day and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Togetherwerole.
Yay!
Kevin just told a joke that really made me question why I should have him at the table.
Yep.
Without further ado, please send us away, Kevin.
We would like to thank Corinne Milne, JD Arts, RPG Elements, Okie Gear, and Julia O'Brien for the artwork, miniatures, and various other things that they have provided us, allowed us to use and share with you. You can find links to them below. You can also like, follow, and subscribe to this channel. You can support us on Patreon. Yeah, we love you. We do this for you, and because it gives us an excuse to sit together and drink. So...
Yes.
There's
there's even a tier for that, by the way, to get the drink recipes.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
There is.
On Patreon.
On Patreon.
Get X drink recipes.
Actually, it's Todd's Cozy Cocktails.
Really check out Patreon and care. Moving on.
Last time we left our intrepid adventurers.
Oh shit, we've left our intrepid adventurers.
Yep, you forgot to board the ship.
Oh, no.
Your draconic ship is, being sent off. The Silver Menagerie got home, met some gods, made some deals with gods with the various ladies of luck, draconic tricksters meant for storytelling, and a god known as the MacGuffin. That's his title.
MacGuffin.
MacGuffin. MacGuffin.
The god of really important things.
Not of it's happening, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. No, that'd be Deus Ex Machina.
No, they're the same guy.
That's his middle name. Anyway, the Silver Menagerie, 6 months have passed! You did shit! You performed! You prepared! You told people, don't go to the Dwarven Mountains in the freaking volcano!
But we didn't tell them why.
We didn't tell them
It's
why.
just a bad idea. I've heard
Yeah.
the real estate values are really dropping.
One might say they're plummeting.
That's
actually-
a bubble that's gonna pop.
I was all. The
Very liquid situation.
the property values are exploding.
That's a good
No,
thing, actually.
no,
That's a
no!
good thing.
You don't tell them that!
In the meanwhile, there's only one mortal, apart from Sparks. We don't know yet. He'll join us later. He's in the closet.
What is the deal with? Is he working?
You chose to be mortal and tried to steal all the good shit before everyone returned.
Shoving all the swords and everything with my good foot into my portable hole, which I call my shithole. I'm like, God, I got a lot of shit stuffed in my
Unfortunately,
hole.
you were caught because, unfortunately, your shithole was getting very full.
heavy.
And you had a lot of sharp swords that were trying to force into this hole.
Couldn't close it out.
You instead went to your childhood home. Fucked up place as a slaver mining camp meant for mithril mining. That is technically not, quotation, not Verosian controlled. But when you got there, it was taken over by Verosian soldiers. You took care of that. Yeah, you took care of that.
House clean.
You got the angriest you have ever gotten, and you found out that you have unlocked your 14th level ability as a barbarian. Now you're 18th level, but that's a different matter entirely because, other stuff. During this 6 months, with a supersonic Todd hunting down the Silent Smile.
I did not hunt down the Silent Smile. I went on a separate mission,
That
found the Silent Smile, and fucking murdered it.
Yeah,
You make it sense.
It was the definition of an attack of opportunity.
You make it seem like more premeditated and less
No,
kind
this
of
is just
It was information gathering and taking care of thing, and no, that motherfucker took my stuff. That's what happened. And now he lives in a fish tank.
And you have his boots. His boots are incredibly gross looking.
solarium, if you will.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, whoever looks at these boots of Noel, don't put them on without me saying, because they literally will eat your feet.
What is it?
The boot. Okay, so you remember how I laid out the skin of,
Yeah.
and there were boots affixed to the skin?
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't let go.
That will happen to your feet if you put on the boots. Also, if you put on the whole skin. But
Yeah. They're known as a dark vestige. You're second of the bunch.
Was it, am I second or third? Second. Second dark vestige, third vestige.
it's the second dark vestige. You have the first dark vestige.
Wow. I didn't know.
I am not putting on the boots because they're attached to a motherfucker who took my stuff.
in the process of gathering information.
I am not putting on those boots because they just don't go with the rest of my outfit.
I'm not putting on those boots because I can only put on a boot.
Shit! You only become half invisible.
It's the left hand.
Just, you know what? It's really ugly when you turn sideways. We don't want to see the inside. Little X-ray action.
Does it also happen to your packs? Like, are you just showing off opportunities for
cross
theft?
section.
It's the first MRI.
I was going to say, this is how we're going to teach Tortle anatomy.
Did this just become like new ways to find out like internal problems? Like if you have an internal like organ in, how would you see?
I found my keys.
I thought it was just a little iron efficiency.
Jesus. Anyway, during the process of finding out information, you found out that a bunch of soldiers that were supposed to go to the front lines against the robotic menace that is the Harkern and its robotic people that steal children in the night. Propaganda of the Rosian Empire. They were being sent off to a place known as the Field of Sleeping Blades, a old battle site and the starting grounds of the first memories of Sparks. But he's not here right now, so he can't tell you much about that. Anyway,
We didn't want to hear it.
undead were being processed, and as Vedic told, you have to run a Draco-Lich with some sort of power, and aka souls, and a lot of them. Especially the bigger you are, the more you gotta feed.
Right, where did this Draco-Lich thing come from?
It's part of the demon spawn Elithid piloting.
It's the one that's also doing timey-wimey, fortressing shenanigans that's been against Vedic the entire time.
Oh, okay.
That is a part.
So Vedic's backstory is causing the bad.
Yes, because
Okay.
she's wanting to get her future. In order to get her future, she has to destroy this continent in order to get what she
No.
wants.
I don't need more details. I know it's Vedic's fault.
Okay, yes. Yeah, it is Vedic's fault.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, in an effort to try to figure out any connections before the place is cleaned up, because Todd did murderize a top agent of this green Draco-Lich that's in control of the Exalted Claws.
That's right.
That is the secret police of the Verosian Empire. There's a lot on this icing pig, I get it.
Took my stuff. One win.
Yeah.
Who's doing circle shit?
I'm playing with the rulers.
So, Vedic, I can't notice that, your backstory stuff is
And now there's
causing
just a circle.
lot
Come
more
on,
action
get rid of
to the
that.
party.
You have to.
I found it.
Like, my
Yeah, you found
backstory
out.
shenanigans were solved with significantly less murder.
But in order to try to get to leads, to try to figure out how to get to maybe a back door, figure out what she's doing, you don't know. Point is, a member died in the Field of Sleeping Blades where a bunch of undead were being mined, and now in an effort to try to catch whatever's going to be cleaned up, because, moving operations is like, well, shit, someone is going to find out, now I need to move my operation away from there. You're trying to get there before they clean it up. You boarded your Draconic Dreadnought, the Draconic Galleon ship in Draconic name, the Silver Serpent of Fortune, subname
AKA the
currently.
Long Dark Tube.
No, I thought it was the lollipop.
Right.
Yeah, the lollipop. Here are your printouts.
I thought it was perhaps the lawn, and then it would be the lawn dart. It would be the lawn, the dart.
Todd does not have awareness of the ships.
Fair enough. It's a big ass ship that's literally
It's
400 feet long.
Like, I
Ass
literally don't even have a room. I stick a twig in the floor. And
The problem is that she keeps putting it outside of something. I'm sorry. She keeps putting it outside of X door, so when he comes out in the morning, goes, and he's stuck in the.
I need to step with my left foot there, and then I'll be fine. The right foot is just a little smaller.
stab, 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 stab.
Don't feel it. Don't feel it.
Ghost form.
Creepy.
Did you just shit a ghost bunny?
Along,
Another one.
So, quick little fast forward.
We're all gonna live in the aquarium.
We started the game / ended the game with you boarding the ship along with at least 150 others, going to 200 because seeing 150 people leave their city of Rose from the heart of I forgot the nation of the Forge. Hartkern. Wow, my brain. Of Hartkern. The city noticed and sent a couple extra guards with you because you're taking a aircraft carrier size.
We notice you're taking a sizable portion of our military forces.
So
We're gonna send more.
we're going to send more, and also
like to point out,
Quinn,
they can
you kind of
very
let them in on the
possessive
information
of
of
our
like what's
stuff.
going on. So
First they're like, you can't leave those people here. Now they're like, you can't take your ship. Like, there's...
no, they're just like, no, here's some soldiers. They know you're going to go stir shit up, and like either way.
Can I pay them
Inspired
to,
gravity?
like, do a better job defending themselves and not getting mad at us when bad things come around?
To be fair, they have been incredibly chill about
To be fair.
your shenanigans.
So,
I mean, one, I don't have that many shenanigans for them to be fair about.
Because they
And-
never see you.
Yeah.
so when,
Also, like, I don't summon undead armies. I clean up Niquis's shit. I'm the good guy here.
That is actually a fairly good point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have it. Compared to other guys, especially this guy over here, the Vedic guy, the golden asshole, yeah.
hold it now.
they point at him, the camera pans, he's sitting at a bar top with a bottle as big as he is, with like a baby bottle on top of it.
Yes.
I like how we have the god
Yeah.
of the fourth wall and the god of the MacGuffin going.
Yes! Anyway, literally, since your entire Spelljammer ship is the size of their port, there's a whole thing of everyone gathers. There's a bunch of rice being thrown of like celebration of just this giant ass Spelljammer ship that is meant for dragons. Takes off, goes into low orbit, goes across the continent of Etrin, deep into the Verosian Empire. Literally closer to the border of actually the Thesal Committee, funny enough.
Isn't that my nation?
No, that is not your nation. Your nations are a bunch of smaller nations that is
that's right.
separated. They're not part of this, 3 powerhouse, fuck you energy control thing. However, even though you pass the front line going through low orbit because you're a spelljammer, you can do that. When you came in back into regular orbit to come in directly above the field of sleeping blades, there is a literal small armada of sky ships waiting to greet you. And when I say a small armada, there are 15 galleons here, fully loaded with personnel and ships, and your Spelljammer helm slows down.
And these are all.
And the only reason why they slow down is because of 2 reasons. One, if an object is close enough to the Spelljammer ship so that it slows down purposely so that you don't crash into it. And 2, they have signatures similar to a Spelljammer helm. So those of higher intellect and, arcana, that means these sky ships are designed
Interdictors.
from Spelljammer technology, which makes sense because the Verosian capital, Vothmir, is a Spelljammer capital.
Yeah.
Whether the populace knows it or not, aka they don't. But the people in power kind of do, especially the Draco-Lich. So we break to combat immediately. Even with your various capabilities, you are not a fast ship in this draconic dreadnought. You don't move for nobody, and you got a shit ton of hit HP. You are still considered a galleon with your arcane crab cannons, and you have roughly 200 people that you, indirectly or not, have personally trained through your various adventuring academies. You brought pretty much, Vedic, you brought pretty much all of them, was like 100 plus people. You brought like 50 people. The city provided 50. Quinn, you provided a handful, but most of your information networks stayed where they are.
Oh yeah.
And then Sparks, we'll get that to that later. Anyway, so we break straight into combat. As your ship has taken a few hits, you have dished out a lot of pain yourself because you have a big fuck-off cannon in front of your vessel that does hell of work. So anything in front of you practically dies in an instant. So you've already taken down several galleons already. However, being swarmed by 15 plus galleons is still a lot of ships to be swarmed in by once. Unfortunately, during the process of maneuvering, one of them has already launched a couple of harpoon cannons and latched itself to your side.
Stop blowing holes in my ship!
Too late, Isabella!
I have a really important question before we get going. So, I know that when it comes to the long dart, he's the captain and he's the captain. Who is in charge of this one?
That is a very good question. As you guys are currently have this question, as things are being blown over.
We would have already decided that.
No, we would have started the conversation. There's no promise we would have decided anything by now.
So the reason why, so we can go to the camera right now, is you guys are currently at the Spelljammer's helm, the major helm that I'm going to say Vedic is currently sitting on, being the most potent spellcaster here.
Hey, Vedic. I have a question for you. So, do you know why the wizard was arrested for having a violent mind flare brain juice?
No, I'm serious. I rolled a hit. I punched him in the
Roll an
face.
attack with your dex bonus for
It's actually good.
Why?
That was a 20, so...
A natural 20.
Yes.
Alright.
Where do you punch this guy?
So we are
as the ship shudders with that opening of a door,
Like, non-lethal,
and you hear
Obviously.
the battle
but-
cry of 100 men boarding your vessel, followed by
know
your
what I have.
adventurers, by matching that energy. As you just hear this uproar of people, you get punched by a Todd. Where do you punch him?
No, I'm serious. I punched him in the face.
Oh, I
But
thought you punched me in the groin. I'm sorry.
no, I punched you in the face. I said that was how I initiated this conversation. I punch you in the face. It is non-lethal. It can be in the it can hurt my paw. Like I could have gone for the beak. I don't
At
care.
natural 20, no. You know how to hit people with
But
precision.
the point is not now.
All right, got it. Victory joke. Got it. Victory joke. Got it.
See, now I'm going to wonder what the punchline is.
You were going to think about the whole damn time.
There's more cannons going.
So Quinn's like leaping onto the back of his griffin and like a side panel opens.
I'm
and
sorry.
and-
Griffin?
Right here, yeah. So you notice that, and the griffin is currently preoccupied while you're jumping onto it, trying to fight over the
Fighting the pixie for the pig.
Yeah, for the pig. You know, because
Have I met the griffin?
Yeah.
So the griffin knows not to eat me?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It knows.
I'm a rabbit.
True.
It knows it's
a
not
griffin.
I think
Okay,
at the-
whoa. Listen,
It probably tried once.
it's not. It knows not to eat you. It knows it's not supposed to.
No, okay, I need to know which one.
No, it knows it's not supposed to.
Not now.
Okay.
The ship shudders, and then you hear
battle
ding, 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 ding,
awareness
ding,
of the
ding,
griffin.
Fire! We need buckets!
Holy shit's going on.
The ship's on fire. We're arguing over command, telling bad jokes.
I actually had a good joke this time.
There are two Warforged guards standing over the thing going, wait for it, they do this all the time.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be-
right
it's
there,
gonna be
see?
amazing.
They're right there. There's the two non.
No, they're gonna spring into action. They're gonna pull some bullshit, and it's gonna be amazing. No, I'm literally like leaping onto the back of my griffin, and like the panel slides open that we can fly out and.
And since this is a draconic vessel, there is actually a small little thing
Yeah,
right
there's
here.
a little flight deck.
There's a little flight deck with a. Now, there's no supposed to be a door here.
It's
but
there.
It's
there.
there. There's a hole here that literally is meant for coming in and out as flighted
Aerial.
creatures. Yeah, there you go. So you're in the process of doing that. Let me just make you flying right off the bat.
Can you put me on the griffin?
I can put you next to the griffin.
Okay.
There's no mounting.
Can you like group us together? So
Yeah,
that
you
we
just circle it like that so that you can move around. Like
Oh
that.
yay! Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just say you're like.
You want to tell
Out we go.
Yeah. So we'll just put you.
I would like maneuver around the room to be opposite of you and the griffin.
Let's
I have
tool
no faith in this
size
bird not eating me.
so I can get you out. There we
I
go.
have faith in your ability to avoid being eaten.
Yes, I might murder it from the inside. That's how I did it with the dragon.
And then I'll summon another one. It'll take me 10 minutes.
So,
This is probably like Zeus the Fourth by now.
Oh, I assumed that we were going by the monkey rules. Like, it's the same one.
Oh, it's a win!
Still working on.
Though I have that now.
I got a map,
have
but
the back
I'm messing up.
keep track
I'm
from
panicking.
causing
There we
that
go.
kind of havoc.
So,
Yes.
anyway, you're out
Though I
there.
never use it.
Before we get to actual that, I am gonna...
Well, while we're pausing here, I would like to actually, as the. So, Vedic, I'm going to go for it again, and I'm watching my groin and my beak.
And then you are the ones obsessed with your dicks. I go for the face.
You do go for the face.
Every time.
So, Vedic, do you know why? Do you know what the wizard was arrested for? For having a vial of mind flare brain juice in his component pouch.
Several gunshots go off in the background.
What was the mind flayer arrested for having a... Or, sorry, what was the wizard for the mind flayer juice?
Mind flare brain juice in his component pouch.
What?
He was charged with trafficking an illicit substance.
I left
Dear
before
God.
he started again and I flew out.
So when you say flew out, okay, there's 3 entrances, 4 entrances. There's 3 in the front, 1 in the back. Which area do you go?
I want to go to whatever ship is closest to us and I want to go inside and break whatever it is that keeps it airborne.
Okay, well, let's get acquainted to opening up the doors, seeing the sea of people, and
Holy
That's what I said when I rolled. I zoomed out. I'm like, mother of God.
So you're the first one that sees this, as you know, more fire. Don't roll 2d100
Oh my
to see
God.
how much damage happens during this, conversation.
D100.
Yes, 2d100.
39.
So you take 39 points of damage to the ship,
78.
and you take 78 points of damage to the ship. You guys were taking around a little bit of going on. So let me explain this shit show of sea of people.
I mean, some of that dicking around was you trying to get him on the back of the griffin.
A little bit, but call it loading time.
There's
call
gonna
it
be
cinematic.
dickering.
So there are literally
at the ships! Oh my God!
just ships everywhere as far as you can see.
Wow! You built all these.
No, I did not build all these. I built the main one, and then the community with a couple of classic ship designs provided the ships that I might have tweaked a bit for the purposes of, sanity. Anyway, so now this ship is not 400 feet long. I made the mistake of building this in the digital world first, then building it on the stat version.
So it's not the right scale.
So it's not 100% to the right scale, but it is.
It's close. It's close.
Let's see how big it is. It is.
It's big enough. You
It's
don't have
300 feet long, so it's 100 feet short.
to.
But point is, it's close enough for the purposes of handling the.
That's a long ass boat.
It is a long ass boat, but it's meant for
Ass boat.
dragons. So you are currently being boarded with what looks to be a galleon. These are all enemy galleons. Each galleon is a little different. However, this galleon has the classic arcane cannons, as you can see at the center over here. These guys right here, as the guys are performing a boarding procedure into this area. Now, for the simplicity of handling chaos, each miniature, you're going to see a lot of the same. First of all, if it's green, it's yours. If it's red, it's bad. So, there are clockwork soldiers, as you can see with here, followed by turtles. These clockwork soldiers, even though there's a plethora of different classes with different races, for the sake of simplicity, the handling mass combat, these guys are Warforged fighters for the clockwork soldiers, and followed by the snapping turtles are barbarians. Now, each unit has a number of wounds depending on what they are. A soldier has 2 wounds. A barbarian has 4 because raging goodness.
So think of it kind of in terms of Star Wars Saga Edition, where if you hit things enough times, they go down.
Yes, kind of. So they all have like their own HP and stuff like that I build for level 5 adventurers.
But if you hit them hard enough, it's just like, no,
Yeah,
fine.
in terms of everyone has, capabilities of hitting hard enough, and same thing with the other soldiers.
I cast Hail of Arrows. I fire one arrow at every enemy that I threaten within range.
Well, yes, you guys are the hero creatures, and you're going to be doing your thing too. You're already, and we'll get to that in a moment.
By the way,
So-
my threatening range is 1.5.
First of all, I'm going to give the Warforged Fighters to Quinn,
Oh no.
and I'm going to give the Turtle Barbarians to you, because you're barbarian. And then there's also Halfling rogues.
So that way
that these guys over here, they're littered all over the place.
So we're all next.
I would normally give it to you if you want it. Then I'm going to give it to Vedic.
We don't have enough things to keep track of what our character can do.
I mean, I was gonna pass him off to you if he didn't. If
And
he
I'm also
handed
going to
them
give the
to me.
dwarf wizards that are also littering the areas. They are carrying a bunch of ale with them for concentration purposes. As you can see, they have shields and stuff like that. They're wearing medium armor that are littering the area. There's only 10 casters because casters are actually harder than normal warrior types. Yes.
I mean, based on the dynamics of our little whatever, our groupie thing, he should take mine if I'm not leading.
Okay.
Oh, this is who we're leading?
If you want to make general,
Jesus.
yeah. If you want to make general,
want the
like
barbarians?
these guys
No,
are going to
no.
focus on these. This guys are going to focus on these.
My,
and stuff
I
like-
don't lead my guys. I say, stand here, do your job.
That's right.
The thing that will happen.
Somewhere there's a praying mantis throwing people.
Right.
Probably. This is literally.
Some guy comes running across the gangplank, just stops, and gets suplexed by a praying mantis.
It's happening. Let me describe the two forces of play. Your forces of adventurers are majority non-human,
Got it.
which is not surprising. And then you
There's
get the
no humans in our
exactly.
party.
You're a half human. There's a couple of humans in here.
No human. We are 5 adventurers with half a human.
Yeah, there are a bunch of turtles, bunch
we
of
are
And 3/4 of a turtle.
yeah. There's a bunch of turtles. There's a bunch of warforged. There's a bunch of halflings, gnomes, and a couple of hair people actually. Some elves, some dwarves, dragonborn, and then a couple of like mixed races in between there. For the Velocian people, majority human, along with those flying wizard types over there. Now, what is this thing? That is your crab cannon. You have
Look at the cute little crab cannon.
yeah, the crab cannons and your sheep. They shoot big stuff. This is what's on top deck. We can go below deck, but I didn't have enough time to go below deck in terms of. I mean, there's
Can
stuff
you go back
down
to the
there.
crab cannon, please?
Crab cannon. Crab cannon. It's a adorable little crab
Thank you.
cannon. It's a supersized exploding with legs. But, you use what you got. This is your siege weaponry. You have these guys with yellow borders. Those are the crew manning and refueling and reloading these crab cannons so that it can continually fire upon enemy vessels. Apart from that, you got these guys over here. Your warlock patrons! Between Warlock of the Todd, Warlocks of the Todds that are up top, they're all tiny people. Warlock of Quinn that are all fancy people and talking. And then we got Warlocks of Vedic, the ancient one.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Which, here you go. Warlock of Todd,
And you thought
Warlock of Vedic, Warlock of Quinn. And now, officially, roll initiative!
Which?
Can I just use one dice roll and then just apply their different modifiers?
Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
it. You don't need to roll for individuals here. That would be way
so
too
initiative
long.
for us and initiative for them, or initiative
So
for
roll
everybody?
initiative for you guys only, and roll initiative for the people that I handed to you.
Okay.
30.
Jesus Christ! So we're gonna say you're probably gonna go first.
One would hope.
27. Wait, does the +5 count on
Natural 20s, yes,
for initiative too?
yes.
32.
Twin!
So we're not gonna do that anymore because apparently, because I keep forgetting that initiative counts as
Skill check.
skill checks.
Okay, we go over this
And
I'm not gonna fight either way, but we are having a conversation.
I know, and I can look. I'm not a perfect DM. All right, I get.
No.
Is it just all the time? I mean, it's just everything?
Hmm?
Do we just apply it to everything? Anytime there's a d20 roll, if you get 20, add 5, you get 1 minus 5?
No, yeah,
Makes it simple.
yeah, it makes it simple.
I'm fine with that.
You're
but
retired for the
also,
night.
I'm
You are
so-
retired for the night.
Because you got even initiative.
So many times my initiative was 5 higher than
Well, maybe
it was.
if you
But you
spin
were
that to-
always first anyway!
That's not the point.
But you wasn't first by as much! Not only do I have to win, I have to make everybody else look stupid while I
What
do
is
it!
best in life?
Brown bears?
Crush your enemies.
See them driven before you and hear the lamentations of their women.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So my initiative is 32.
All right.
Ah, Todd! Ah!
I'm gonna turn into a ghost and walk through you, so go for it.
They roll pretty decently, actually.
Suddenly I feel like Whoopi Goldberg.
No, they both roll
And your
15.
Unchained Melody.
Wasn't it Demi Moore in that scene?
Yes.
But he's inside of Whoopi Goldberg.
So, for ship combat, who's going to be rolling initiative for the vessel? Your
No.
vessel.
Don't make me do it. I've got
No.
enough things.
You have
No,
a
we're
minus
just rolling
4.
initiative, right?
Yeah, this is a minus 4 to the initiative for the ship
Because you're not proficient with it.
That's 21
with a minus 4.
with the minus 4
How did you get a 21?
by rolling a 20.
Oh shit! Sorry, you didn't tell them. Math here, math. Okay, shit. Even though your vessel literally comes with a tag, you don't move for nobody. You're moving for yourself right now. You're taking hold of your ship. All right. So, Todd, 35 and above.
Yeah, it's amazing that you have to go.
35 to 30.
Quinn, 32.
Jeez. 32. Quinn. 30. Todd. Jesus Christ.
Oh, and everybody, we're on a new day. Don't forget your 5, 10, 15.
Morning muffins.
Nice.
Morning nothing.
Oh, and my eyes regrow.
I like mine.
My eye berry
I like
regrows.
mine.
Oh, thank you for the clarification. Oh,
I like mine with blueberries. No. Well. All
Plus
right.
5 muffin.
Extra blueberries.
Actually a red berry, but
Oh, it's tangy.
so
Viscera typically is.
so I've got halfling rogues at an 18.
and now for the galleons.
Or-
15. I am rolling because it's only
Everybody
15, but minus 3, that's going to make it a.
You have to roll for each sheet of
I have to roll
paper.
for each sheet of type, correct?
Yeah.
Nathan? Nick?
Yes,
Sorry.
for a group of two people, yes.
You have like 5 of
I
them.
do, because everyone kept handing them to me. Okay. Nick was sorry, Todd kept handing them to me.
Correct.
Okay.
I have a very hands-off management style.
Well, fair enough.
I started talking like you there for a second. I was
Okay.
like,
All
I
right,
almost went high-pitched voice.
30 to 25.
I mean, you already said
25 to 20.
The ship's at 21.
21. Which is impressive. We'll just say Draco.
What's it called?
I just called it Draconic ship.
I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna smash it. Guys, it's
20 to 15.
Okay.
Halfling rogues at 18.
18,
Warlocks of Quinn at 17.
17.
Warlocks of Todd also at 17.
Jesus. Consistent.
I
Warlocks.
assumed that yours would go first.
So hold on. So rogues,
You went higher.
Yeah. Halfling rogues, Warlocks at 18, Warlocks of Quinn, Warlocks of Todd at 17.
At 16, Warlocks of Venic. At 14. Oh no, we're doing the 15.
Warlock. I can't write that fast.
It's WT,
What did your barbarians
WQ, W.
I'll get there. I will
get there.
I will get there. I will get there.
I thought maybe you'd forgotten not that you
Wait
were
for it. Wait for it.
I'm with you. I'm still. Wait. You have to explain the joke to me one more time. I don't get it.
So, all right, after
Yeah,
17,
exactly.
I got 216, which is me.
Because he had this brain juice from a mind flare.
Right, so it's an illicit substance. Why is that funny?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
You understand the concept that crime is bad.
I thought I just didn't know the word illicit. It's a vocabulary.
Hey, Quinn, where are you? Can you help us understand what illicit? What was illicit?
I can explain it to you. I can't understand it for you.
All right.
No, but I
after
want it more than he does.
After 16, I got a 14.
No,
All right.
You don't understand. I want it more than you.
The 14 is Vedic.
Then Vedic goes first because you have a better dex than the ship.
Okay. And the dwarf wizards are at 13.
13.
Also at 13 is the Warforged Fighters. And I'm pretty sure the Wizards will go first.
2 decks.
Good God. Is my Griffin at least going to act on my initiative?
Yes.
Thank
for,
God.
for the love of God, yes.
Who's higher decks?
Me.
You
20.
do? I have a 22.
Oh, sorry. My Griffin. Yeah, no, you have a higher dex.
Yeah.
I add half of my proficiency modifier to my initiative.
And then the two 13s were the... 14 is Vedic, 13 for Wizards / Dwarf. And 13... And what was the other 13?
You got the Dwarf Fighters
The
and
dwarf wizards.
I got Dwarf Wizards.
the
And there was...
Warforged Fighters.
Yes, Fighters.
It should seem using the right.
These are some eager beavers. Woof! Okay, apart from that, the 10 was...
But you haven't called 5 to 10 yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure I'm not skipping my people, too.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I had my full proficiency on this. Yay! Accuracy!
And then we got... enemy ships at 14. Okay, 10 to 5.
Ek has
It's a number, not a story.
a 10. The story of mediocrity. And by the way, I rolled at advantage. And I learned something new about this die, the beautiful die that I got, which is now being retired because I rolled at advantage on it, got a 10, is that it actually has a liquid core.
Really?
Liquid sparkle core.
That's why I rolls 10.
I was always sparkly, but I was like, whoa, it's actually moving. Yes, it's because it's liquid. So that's kind of cool. But bye-bye, you are gone for the night because you rolled like shit.
That's weird.
10 for Ek.
Ek at 10. One more time, 10 to 5. 5 to 0. What happened to the barbarians?
4.
You know, they like to get pumped for it. They like to pump themselves up. Pump it up.
I
Pump it up.
rolled a 3.
I mean, they're
They're
barbarians.
going to spend the first round lathering themselves in oil and braiding their hair.
And they don't have any hair, which is why they're all confused.
Yeah.
Can I squish them into the bottom? I'll squish them into the bottom. I don't really have
So
enough room.
I will
Anyway.
be going. I will be moving and attacking and doing something on next Tuesday.
And
Meanwhile, that pig in the corner looks really good.
I will gladly kill you on Tuesday for an initiative roll today.
Reach. So, one more time, even though we can keep track of them. Now, the reason why I need your sanity in order to make this happen.
Because you've got just as many things to roll for as we do.
Yes. So,
Oh, well, there's time for another joke.
for the sake of simplicity, especially when it comes to just,
Good lord.
there's a lot of things going on. Your guys' everyone has wounds.
So
If you're,
we're not going to calculate damage. It's
No,
just
we're
gonna
not
be
going to,
hits-
for the sake of
hits and-
simplicity,
yeah.
it's just going to be wounds based. Because everyone has 2 attacks. Literally, everyone here on the board has either multi-attack or casting capabilities.
Okay.
Your guys's are a bunch of adventurers. Everyone's unique! Literally, everyone's unique. Everyone has their own tragic backstory and stuff like that. They got edginess and, team
Yeah.
spirit.
Nod and Fod are twins. They have the same tragic backstory.
No,
They're
okay,
less
yeah.
unique.
Point is, especially with the soldier, even the enemy Verosian types, with their regimented soldier and for the elite fighters of the Eldritch Knights that have infused magical capabilities with counteract those capabilities. Depending on what you want to use for your traits, let me know. I will let you know in terms of what will happen for that wounding / preventing / potential of using more wounds, like axe insurgents. So, for the arcane cannons for ship-to-ship combat, we'll do that separately. For casters that cast fireballs, we'll do dexterity saving throws, but we're going to try to keep that wound and not wound scenario.
Quick question. How many Warlocks of Quinn are there? 4
Equal
or
to
5?
your charisma modifier.
6.
6.
So there are 6 Warlocks out here who all have Pact of the Chain, which means they all have a pixie familiar.
Yes!
Okay. Just
There's a lot of pixies
Just
here.
keeping count of the pixies in play.
There's a lot of pixies here.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's my #1 combat strategy, but one of my potential combat strategies is I use all of those pixies I get with conjure woodland creatures to polymorph all of us into Tyrannosaurus Rexes, and then the other half cast fly on us.
Well, yes, you can do that. I can't tell you to not do that. But I don't think it's...
Waste the fly, personally.
We don't need to fly. We'll just drop.
Or do it the opposite way. Cast fly, then Tyrannosaurus.
Don't you dare do that onto me back. Quinn.
I would never dream of doing that to you. You do that to him.
So,
Pixie number 14. You do that to him.
Quinn, based off of the story and how you immediately got onto the your griffin, it is your initiative turn as you, with a screech of the griffin, go flying into the backside as you see all sorts of beautiful targets as people rush to the front and repel the forces that have hooked themselves to your vessel. What is your plan?
What is your plan here?
Well, first I'm going to soil myself.
With your high enough,
My passive perception
yeah,
is 26.
26. Okay. Depending on where you go, I'll tell you what's going on. Because there's a lot of bodies here.
I'm actually going to charge myself with sundering that bridge.
Sundering that bridge. All right. So what is the fly speed of the griffin? I'm assuming he's going to be doing the dash action?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna go he's gonna do a wing over, he's gonna climb, and then as he gets to the point where I would fall off his back, he'll flip over and be flying the other way towards the front of the ship.
Okay. So what's the fly speed?
I don't know. I don't have a stat block for this. I can pull it up.
We can pull it up.
5e griffin.
Yep.
I'm going to say
I got it.
at least
Probably 60, something to that effect.
5e Griffin flies at 80 feet.
80 feet. Woo! So 120
Nice.
feet. So I'm going to go first 80. And by the way, changing this over the feet. Oh, so
All right, we need a theme song now.
So,
I believe I can fly.
so going up and moving towards that magically made land bridge. Sorry, so basically a bunch of planks that literally unrolled itself and locked itself into place. Because if you have skyship, you're gonna make into other technologies to board each other because it's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and any normal bridge made it like that long would just break.
Oh, I got another plan.
Okay.
I don't actually have the ability to break that thing because I'm not that kind of person.
Well, I'm going to tell you what you notice right off the bat. Don't worry, I've only moved you 80 feet. You notice that there's a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flying wizards that are currently moving into position to
Oh, goody.
do a bunch of area effect bombardments.
I'll hit them with synaptic static.
Okay.
Oh,
and-
that's what they are up there. Huh?
yeah. So I'll move you another 80 feet because you're going to need to get into that position. I'm going to move you to about 60 feet in so that you have a little bit more movement. And then let's do a bombardment.
You choose a point within range and cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in a 20-foot radius. That would be all of them.
Yep, all of them.
Takes 8d6 psychic damage.
I believe there's a saving throw.
Int saving throw.
Well, guess what? They're wizards! They like intelligent saving throws!
That's fine.
They're all evokers. Well, most of them are evokers. They have +7. So I'm going to roll 6 times. 1, 2, 2 at a time. What's the save?
Intelligence.
So that's a 10. So that's a 17 for 2 of them. Okay. Next 2. There's a 19. Yeah. Not a surprise here. Next 2. Nope. They all fail. Oh, actually, hold on. 14 plus 7, that's a 21.
Ooh.
I'll allow it.
So,
Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to use my first ever use of the lucky. He has to reroll.
okay.
I can. Wait, no, I can't do that. I can't do it. I can do it when someone attacks me or I attack. I don't think I can do it on their saves.
Double check that. But let me roll.
If it's the lucky feat,
Yeah.
effectively, then no.
I'm going to give
All
them
my other shit, I can do that, but
I'm going
not
to give
that.
the one, because of your positioning and during their, they're not very perceptive.
Yeah.
I'm going to give one of them a perception check
Uh-huh.
to see that he notices you, because they do have counter spells as well.
Okay.
Because they're wizards.
You can't counterspell if you are flat-footed.
That's not a 5e thing.
You don't have a. I thought you didn't have a reaction if you were flat-footed.
They're,
Flat-footed doesn't exist.
Well,
You're
no,
right.
it does. Like
No,
the
it doesn't.
surprise round thing.
they're not surprised.
Oh, okay.
They're in active war zone
Okay.
situations.
Got it.
They're not surprised.
They're not surprised.
Yeah.
That's the.
There's an archer on a griffin. We're not surprised.
Natural 5.
No.
I'm gonna go for cast fireball. It's basically his mindset. Fireball. As they're flying through the air, evil wizard style.
We're gonna have it burn.
So they all fail. Roll your damage. I'm just gonna have you do straight up damage because you might just straight up kill them. Maybe not, but I want to see the concentration check.
I rolled 5 less than maximum
Oh god.
on 8d6.
Okay, so what's the
I
damage?
rolled 6 6s
Yeah,
on 8d6.
What? Fuck those wizards.
So I rolled 6 6s, which is 36. I rolled a 3 and a 4. That's my other 2.
So
And I'm dropping them.
So 6 times 6 is 36 plus
plus 3 and 4, so 43
43.
is the damage. And
Half of
half of
okay.
that is
so
21.
They have 121 hit points each, but that doesn't matter because they're flying. They don't have anything underneath them,
Yeah.
and now they have to make concentration checks.
Yeah.
So what's half of 43? That's
21.
21. They all have to make a Constitution saving throw with a +1 of a 21. These motherfuckers
Wait,
have to
isn't
roll.
the same damage dealt, or is it half?
It's half of damage dealt.
Okay.
It's 10. It's either DC 10 or half of damage,
Okay.
and
Okay.
so that's 21.
So they need 20s.
They need natural 20s. They're warcasters, but that still means they have a 5% chance to succeed. So, first one,
Wow. You
no.
can just
Second one, no. Third one, no. Fourth one,
I have a song
No.
title for that.
fifth one,
It's
no.
raining. Is that the one you were going for?
Say goodbye.
And they just.
Very good.
So 2 of them are going to make 70 saving throws to try to grab the ship or go into the oblivion.
It's so much funnier to watch them fall. Tell me you got that on screen.
I did.
Okay. Clip that for the teaser. For this episode.
And it's just oblivion underneath, so they're like 1,000 feet in the air.
Yeah.
There's no roll.
Do they have feather fall?
Yes. So they'll reaction eventually, but they're gone.
Yeah.
They're out of the battle.
Okay.
Regardless, not all of them have feather fall. Let's just put it that way.
Do they have it prepared?
That's the question.
You think you're getting ready for a sky battle? You probably.
You would think Featherfall, right?
You would think.
Look, I'm not going to take it away from you.
Yeah.
Okay, so they need I'm going to say a 20 DC dexterity saving throw to grab because how bad the situation is. The first one fails. The second one lives. So, one guy. So he's prone on the floor.
Ooh. Lucky dude.
Yeah, he's very lucky.
Actually, he's gonna die much more painful.
What altitude did you put me at above this fracas? Out of curiosity, because I would have gone. I guess it doesn't really matter. Things can shoot at me all they want. That's fine.
It's shooting at your.
Well, you do have 20 feet.
Yeah,
additional
but if
foot
they
movement.
shoot at my mount, because I have the ability to make them target me instead.
So you have a 20 feet additional movement.
Up.
Okay.
I want to be firing out of the sun at these guys.
So I moved you straight up 20 feet.
Sure.
I'm just going to straight off the bat. The people here that were preparing instantly get a moral boost because of your. So just paint me that word picture because it's a psionic blast.
Okay.
Is there even an effect to see? Because you just flew out there and they did like.
Okay, so Quinn,
Someone cast Dispel Magic. I know it.
So there's this battle, just the forming moments of the battle as they're storming across this gangplank, and just you hear the of the griffin shrieking out of the back of the thing. Literally goes into a vertical climb as Quinn's looking over his shoulder. As the griffin turns over and arcs above the battlefield, he looks at this clustered group of casters, all of them it's spell casting, goes, "No!" with this magically amplified voice, and they all just fall out of the sky.
Comedic cartoon moments of. One of them hitting the side of the vessel.
They need to be a little louder. There was 5 of them, right?
Yeah, sorry.
There's the smoke silhouettes of them kind of still hovering where they used to
As
be.
they punch through the clouds. Little puffs as they punch through the clouds.
Making cartoonish cloud outlines, of where they went through the cloud layer.
That was me.
Okay, I'm going to say he gets 1 wound. He has 1 more wound left.
Did he get... Okay.
And with the fall damage, everything,
Okay.
He only had 2 wounds.
Got it.
Actually, sorry, he had 3 wounds because he was over 100 hit points, so that was 2 wounds.
Okay, so he's got 1 left.
He's got 1 left.
And he's prone in front of my...
He's prone in front of, funny enough, some rogue people
rogues.
right there. Halfling rogues right there.
Okay.
How convenient. Okay, so that's your movement. That's your character's action. Any bonus actions? Anything else?
I'm going to give... No. I'm going to hold on to some things for the moment. I'm planning it's going to be a long day.
Understood. Todd, it is your turn.
I would like to use my bonus action to become a ghost.
Done.
I would like to take off in the direction opposite of Quinn that still takes me towards an airship. I'm assuming he's got his handled. And
The front door is open, so yeah.
I mean, I'm passing through whatever.
You're just beelining it.
I'm a ghost.
Got it. All right, so
I'm passing through heads. I don't give a shit. They're feeling a weird reverberation as I go at 90 feet.
Literally line of sight.
I'm literally just don't go this way.
She runs through people's heads
you're going 90 feet.
feet.
So right now, 90 feet will give you in the middle. Funny enough, you see the wizard. And you're currently in the middle of the floating sky between both ships.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a fly speed even without turning into a ghost, and then I would also have more damage.
Yeah,
So
you're
I'm
level
going
18, so-
Yeah.
180 towards whatever on that ship I can break and make it fall from the sky.
Ryan, we've seen this.
Go ahead and
trick
make
before.
a perception check.
You guys get to the lifeboats.
I mean, I would like to point out I've done it before to other ships.
Still make a perception check, just out of fun.
I just, in terms of like where you're setting the DC, I just wanted to point that out. 27.
27, okay. So going internally, as there are people inside manning the cannons, and these are traditional cannons. The arcane cannons are above head, because when they explode, internal explosions are worse. Because, anyway. But, so they have traditional cannons, still powerful. And then, it is not in here, but right here, there's a bunch of explosive powders.
Okay.
If you're looking for something magically to take out, in this room specifically right here, right here, there is something called, there is a small little container that there's a couple of guards that are supposed to be in front of it, but currently they're boarding procedures. I am not going to show you through the wall right now, but it's literally in the area that you happen to go through. That is sparking with a bunch of magical energy that has a small little piece of broken piece of stone that you recognize that is part of a major spelljammer helm that they've chipped off to make this thing fly.
Cool. That's
Okay.
the thing I'm
If you
I
just
have
remove
a
it.
ask a stupid question. Do you fly?
She does.
Yes.
She has winged boots.
Okay. See, I've always just imagined, like, yeah, she can go through anything, but she's always on the ground. Although it makes sense, she's just like running across from one ship to the other. Like, she doesn't actually fly. She just.
No, she can fly.
Okay.
She's a flying ghost bunny.
I mean, I've definitely done both. Like, when we were going through that house, it was definitely a trudge at 90 feet per, and that was just a murder trudge. But this is flight.
And it's literally that crate right there is where it is. So you literally, used your bonus action to dash.
I used my bonus action to become a ghost, so
Okay.
that way, if anything noticed me and wanted to target me, it was at disadvantage. And also, so I didn't have to go around walls. And then I took whatever of the 180 feet that I had left to get to, I want to break the thing that's going to make this fall. And then my next turn will be spent breaking the thing, so that way
Okay,
it
then I'm
falls.
going to place you right here.
Cool.
Right in there.
Yeah.
Looking at the shiny little thing.
Yeah.
That literally. I mean, it's locked in there, but I mean.
To fuck up DM's plan, break glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right there.
And like as I went, it's going to have been like a hey, I'm headed this way, so that way everybody who knows the sound of my voice knows that they should not head towards that ship. So like
Noted.
and I don't know who of our guys are over there or whatever, but like they're
There's
gonna
a lot of noise.
The problem is
everywhere
you're
right now.
running so fast that it was. And they're like, did Quinn's Pixie just deliver a message again?
I mean, I love that. I would like to do something to, like, there be a chance that I know to slow down talking. Like someone's played me the recording of me or something. And so, like, I know about the chipmunk
Minor
effect.
illusion. Hey, this thing sound like.
Yeah, like...
Fair enough. So you get there, you're seeing it spark with energy. That's the end of your turn.
Sure.
But you found the heart of this sky ship
Right.
right off the bat.
You know what we need for you? Some kind of time to.
Vanek, I'm going to say you're still on the Spelljammer helm.
Oh, yeah.
It is now the ship's turn. Since you're on the helm,
I
there are
like
two
that.
people inside that area that can take over for you, especially since you already fueled it. If you so desire. They're kind of just standing there, just like.
Yeah.
They're part of Todd's division of we get the boring jobs. But since you're
They're very well
self-controlled,
trained on the helm.
if you use your action, you are currently grappled, so you can't move away from the ship. However, you can open fire with currently 3, 4, 5 arcane cannons that are currently facing towards this ship right now.
The ship that Todd is on?
The ship that Todd. Well, I mean, do you know that?
No, I was gonna say it sounds like a great idea.
She's gonna go swarm that.
So the document that I gave you, go on and roll.
Oh my god, that would also work if we just got, like, Vedic a little tracking thing that went on my collar so he knew where to target.
Tom's just gonna go swarm and stand next to the thing that needs to blow up.
And then there's a crater and she's still right where she was.
Love this!
So look at
I'm
the
all about it.
arcane crab cannons. They both have.
Your mom's an arcane crap.
They're currently accrued up, so they will all have attacks, not with advantage. Either you make one attack with advantage or multiple attacks with just straight up. And you currently have 3 of them facing properly. 2 of them can adjust immediately. The other side of the ship, they're currently bombarding across the other side.
Yeah, I like them shooting at some. Like, let's
divide.
Let's do some area denial here. Yeah. They can continue firing over there, and then we will.
Yeah, and
aim
that'll
the
be
3 of
story effects of like they're having trouble catching up, and it's like it's
gravity wells. It's like, nope, we're gonna slow your ass down by putting gravity wells in your way.
Yeah, that's a legitimate arcane cannon thing that is in that.
Like a great plan. All right, so the taking the 3 shots at advantage at that far one.
All right, so that's 3. You have 2 more cannons after that.
The 2 cannons on the other side are doing the gravity well thing behind us.
No, there's also cannons over here. There's a total of 5 on each side of the vessel.
Oh, okay. Well, I will shoot 5 shots at advantage.
How many ships are latched on?
Only one.
Just one, and that's the one that you're fucking with.
Well, that's the one that
You just ran into.
you just ran into.
There's also a ship that is trying to maneuver in front of you. One is behind you because they maneuver properly. And then there's 3 there,
well,
3 there, 3 there.
What I was saying was not clear then, but whatever it's.
I went up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take out the bridge. And I was like, wait, no, there's casters. So I took out the casters.
Right, but what I thought I had conveyed.
You were
Which
going to a
apparently
different
means-
ship than
Yes.
whatever one I was.
I was
targeting.
gonna let you do your bit, and I was gonna go fight anything else, because I trust him to handle a ship.
Yes. There was
But-
only one ship grappled.
She
at the
could
time.
run fast enough to get to that other ship, the one that's trying to cut us off.
That's,
the one behind us.
yeah, like there's multiple
No, the one in
ships
front of
around.
us.
Yes, there's multiple ships around. The other closest ship is way up here. You can start moving towards it if you want.
I mean,
But
it
that was
doesn't matter. My turn is over. I'm going to hit this one, but
Okay. It was the closest ship nearby.
It's all right.
23.
Hits.
23 again.
Hits.
19.
Let me double check that. Yes, hits. Has a lot of hit points, not a lot of AC.
20. Okay, so 4 hits.
4 hits.
I'm just realizing the
And the fifth
scale
one?
of this map.
Missed wildly.
Oh,
This map is big,
rolled a
as
2 and a
big as
3.
this room
yes.
that we're in. This map is literally as big as the room we're in.
4d12 plus 10.
When you get to higher level characters, it gets like.
All right, move on. I will total up the damage.
Yes, sounds good. Okay. After the ship, it is the rogue halflings. Is there anything in particular apart from just taking pot shots and hunting to dish out, sneak attacks and stuff?
get them off that shit.
I'm just gonna say
not-
these two, they're not gonna follow orders. They're just gonna say hello to this guy.
We're gonna, get rid of the guy that fell onto the deck, but I think we're gonna throw. We're gonna focus on anyone that's made it across.
Which is a sizable amount.
Yeah.
And there's people underneath, but Sparks is currently focusing to run downstairs.
Okay, we'll
And
trust
you'll
Sparks
deal
to
with
handle that.
Yeah.
100 even.
100 even? Shit, that's a volley. That's 1/4 of its hit points right off the bat. Literally these pulsing energies of force as
There.
yeah.
So these guys up here on this deck,
You went to it.
on this foredeck, these two casting guys, that is target number uno for the halflings right there.
These guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Go and give me 3 stealth checks to see how well they can stealth. Because that's the deadly part of the rogues.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Natural 6.
Ugh.
Natural 19.
Okay, so the natural 20 and natural 19 are gonna... So I'm gonna say natural 20, just go... Surprise, motherfucker.
Okay.
Right there. Ding! Ding! Surprise, motherfucker.
The 6 is still a 15. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, and they moved a lot more, but you know.
That's fine.
Yeah, the 19, the next group. Okay, so I'm gonna say this group right here, with the natural 6. Sorry. Hey! Come back in. There you are.
That would be fun.
But
The natural 6, they try to get by and they're just at the front lines now going, oh shit.
they have short bows.
Yeah, short bows, but they got caught midway of trying to sneak up, and so they're kind of in melee. So their bows are going to be a little...
Alright, that's right. So do I need attack rolls for the ones that are in position to stab?
Yeah, and going to roll with advantage. Only 1 attack is needed, and these guys are evokers. They have 3 wounds. A critical success is 2 wounds. There are currently 4 in position.
So I'm making 4 attack rolls, 1 for each, or what's going on?
4 attack rolls with advantage.
I'm gonna roll smaller dice so they roll out of here a little bit better. 16 plus 6, so 22.
Can't even block that with shield. Hits.
21.
Hits.
Natural 20.
That's a crit, so that's 2 wounds, so that's one of them right off the bat.
And the other one I think is probably a miss. So, yeah, 10.
Okay, so
So I'm gonna have the first 2 that hit normal. So here's my fire tactics for everything I'm controlling.
yes.
You focus.
Oh yes, and that's what we're doing here as well.
You don't split everything out where everybody sits there and takes 1 hit at each other. No. Everybody gangs up on one until that one's dead.
Yeah. Don't worry, they're smart. You guys train these adventurers. Like, no, kill him,
Yeah.
and then move on.
There's a great example of this where there's like 4 human fighters and 4 orcs. And it's like the human fighters all attack the orc across and the orcs focus 2 on 1.
Yeah.
And the orcs win it every time.
Yes.
Because the orcs each take 1 hit, 2 fighters take 2 hits.
So, all right. So you got 2 hits and 1 crit, right?
Yes.
So this guy
Yep.
has 1 wound. Stats. So that means he has 2.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Now, yes.
That's it.
So he has 2 wounds left.
Okay.
I'm just gonna remove this guy. Because these guys are like high-fiving over here.
Alright. So halfling rogues are done.
Yep, and for the rest of the halflings, they're just moving its position because they are not close as you might believe. Because there's a lot of rogues out there.
Okay.
Going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4
If they're all ganging up,
d20s.
shouldn't they be rolling at advantage?
Yeah,
What?
If they're all ganging up on things, shouldn't they be
They
rolling
they
advantage?
did.
Okay.
they did.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 4
So
for
go ahead and
last.
roll
Got it.
4 d20s with advantage for range. For
That was
range
a D12.
attacks.
D12.
Don't mind me. Okay, I gotta do this because I add advantage.
Yes, at advantage.
Okay, so I gotta do 2 at a time.
The one that's in melee, they're kind of like, well, shit.
Okay. 22,
22,
19.
19.
Ooh, natural 1 on that one. I rolled 2 natural 1s.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Even with
impressive.
the so
One more.
okay,
got
Natural 20.
natural 20. So I'm gonna say
got
of
hooked up with
all
the net.
those attack rolls, this guy takes an arrow in the fucking eye, starts screaming, and the guys in front of him that failed their stealth like, damn! And they all like gank him. So he goes down. The rest of them, all the others, the 20s and 22s, there's a couple Elder Knights with shields that immediately go shield and they block it.
Okay.
And so only one of them goes down.
That's fine.
These are elite trained soldiers, which also says someone did some divination shit, aka the Draco-Lich. Like,
They knew what they were going up
they're
against.
like, there's a big person going to be here. We need to.
But the good news is, I forgot like half of the things Quinn could do for the last couple sessions, so that means the DM hasn't seen me do them, which means they don't know that I can do them either.
Speaking of which, Warlocks of Quinns, fancy men's and tights. They're currently carefully surveying the battlefield.
I think that they're no, their job is to sunder the bridge.
Sunder the bridge.
Yeah.
And they have 300 feet with their Eldritch Blast.
Yes, they do.
Because they're ranger pantses.
And they all throw 2 things, and it's a object, which means they really can't miss.
Let's just see. Oh yeah,
And all
300 feet. So going to
And
just
all of their pixie familiars are going to be using the help action to guide their Eldritch Blasts in.
so go ahead and roll me just all the damage of 6 warlocks hitting with Eldritch Blast, which is 2 bolts each. So that's 2d10 each.
Yeah.
And just roll 1d10.
Because they can
No,
crit.
roll see how many crits you get. Roll 6 d20s.
6 attack rolls with advantage.
Yeah. Because crits
See if
will
you
double.
get any d20s.
Okay, see if I
you
can
get any natural 20s.
1.
Okay, 1.
It is an actual cock die in my dice roll. That's weird. Okay.
That's an awesome dice tower, by the way.
It doesn't make the clackety clack.
3 out of
3,
6.
that's impressive. You know, lucky
3?
bastards. It's all
Oh, with
advantage.
advantage, but still, it's still pretty good odds.
Yeah.
It's 5%. You rolled 6. That's you.
Technically, it's 10% if you.
Oh, yeah.
20s, but, or some.
So I'm going to
some
tell you
math
right away,
genius will tell me I'm
this
wrong.
bridge has 50 HP.
It not it gone. I don't. I'm okay. It's 2d10 each, and 2 of them crit.
Normally, it would have resistance
It's forced
to everything except force. Because force is a motherfucker.
I'll roll it. You know what? I'm not throwing.
Rolling.
Yeah,
I roll a bunch of
roll.
ones, man.
So you 6 2d10s.
So that's 12 d10s,
12 d10s
plus
plus
4 more d10s. So
for the 3 crits.
16 d10s.
Oh my
sorry.
God.
Sorry, you're correct.
3 d10s. So plus a 3 d10s because they're all d10 each.
Their Eldritch Blast deals 2d10 each of them. So
The thing
2d10
about Eldritch Blast,
yeah,
when you cast, it's
Yeah.
2 individual bolts.
yeah.
So no, actually no. I did a general. Yeah, go yeah.
So it's 16 d10,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go with 16 d10. How many d10s do I have? Not enough.
16 times 5. It's 56. Okay, so if you roll really badly, the bridge might still be around.
Here's
Yeah.
8 d10. I'll roll this twice. Oh
If
god.
you just break it real good, the weight of the ship will definitely take
10, 20,
Yeah.
36, 42, 46. That was on the first 8.
So it's
46, yeah.
so.
I can roll really. No, it's
No,
gone.
he should keep rolling. Y'all are real specific about this. You might roll a bunch of ones. How many more?
I did roll 2 1s and 3 2s on the last one. So on the second set, but then I also rolled a 10, a 6, and a 5. And
Yeah.
so I just absolutely
Yeah.
obliterated it.
So yeah.
Hey, take a look.
You probably can't delete the bridge though.
I can.
Oh! Hey, look at that. Bridge go bye bye.
Just the planks or just the tie planks are left. Floating there.
And I'm gonna delete. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ah! Fuck your bridge.
Yeah, because the magic is bound to the ship there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that guy's like, oh.
I'm glad I had low initiative.
So glad I lost initiative.
Yeah. All my superiors are saying you need more initiative. And I'm like, no, I'm good here, man.
This guy's like, let me back on the ship. And the guy's like, we're busy. We're busy. So, well done with that. And then we're welcome to Todd's.
Yeah, what are they doing?
They're currently having snacks up on the,
Well, these warlocks don't have Eldritch Blast.
Why would they?
It's very true. They have 1 with shadows, so they all become invisible.
Yeah.
Wait, they took the Repelling Blast invocation, but didn't take the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I've got the same problem.
then a feat didn't transfer over. They do have Eldritch Blast, I took it with a feat so that they could choose different spells at the same time.
Wait. Repelling blast. You hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you push the creature 10 feet away from you in a straight line. They are punting people off of the ship.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, Cam's right.
Excuse me, clear a path.
Okay, how many people are we punting? And they're invisible.
And they're invisible, yes.
So,
Oh God.
There are 4.
there's 4? Okay.
So you're like doing
4 of them?
airbender
Alright.
shit.
Yeah.
So 4
Remember,
with
I based it on my
Right,
my
Constitution, which you still got good Constitution.
4 with advantage to hit with Eldritch Blast and punt people off the ship.
Yes.
Well, are they near the edge of the ship? No.
Okay.
The ones that you're trying to punt?
Well, let's just put it this way.
I believe
They'll get about here, because they're invisible. And they'll shoot at an angle. So these 2 right here are definitely in punting this.
Puntable. And probably that third one too.
And that third one, yeah.
And maybe this,
Possibly.
and this one over here maybe.
If you point at the screen, I don't know what you're pointing at.
The one that you're hovering the thing on. That.
There you
yeah.
go, yeah.
Wait,
And the
I
cool
got
part is-
families!
Yes. By the way, this is a live feed. This
Yeah.
is not
So-
a video feed. This is live feed,
Well,
so we can
technically it's
point at
video.
stuff.
4 bucks of trod. What do they have to hit with that? Charisma. What's their proficiency modifier? +3, so +9? Yeah.
what's their charisma?
At least
17. Sorry.
That's so funny. Oh my god,
It
I love
is,
it.
but they're warlocks.
No, it's great. I'm just like, they're
So-
like, can we please have better missions? And I'm like, yeah,
So-
yes. Like they're just like they're more charismatic than I am.
25 and 22 to hit.
25 with these 3, yeah. 25 and 22 both hit these guys.
Punt.
Punt, 10 feet, that's 5. That's 10. I'm going to make him make a dexterity
he's
saving
got a
throw.
dex save to see if he lands.
22 and 23 for the,
Natural 14 plus 1.
there's no saving throw.
Well, he got
No,
pushed
he's-
off the edge.
Oh,
and
he's-
he
he's
goes,
to see if
this
he
guy
stays on.
just goes, 5!
And then 22 and 23 on the other 2.
Yeah, 22, 23 both hit because they're not the Eldritch Knights.
So that guy gets a
Over there.
reflex dex
He's
saving
going through
throw.
there.
He
Yep.
goes right there. Hurrah!
He's probably got a good save because there's a lot of material.
He has a low, it's a low DC save.
Yeah, because
A natural 1.
Oh,
So see that like little segment right there?
Because it was inevitable.
He
literally just tumbles right
swans. He literally goes swans dive into that thing.
Where's
wait,
my Wilhelm scream?
I think the way that it goes is he gets pushed and then he like has like a ha-ha moment and he trips. And
I'm not gonna die today.
He looks down, he sees that like there's that superstructure of ships like haha, and then he goes right through the slats. Like
yes.
So this guy gets,
Yes.
he slams into the wall. He rolled a natural 15 because it was going to be a DC 5, and then just gets grated against the freaking wall. So he lives, but he's like, oh,
So he takes a one.
because he literally gets into the side of this kidney and just grades against that bar. So he's just like he's hating life right now.
Survived. But is he
But he did
living?
take a wound. He has 2 wounds.
the other guy would have taken them too, right?
They fell.
No, there was one that made his.
I moved. Oh, right.
3 fell, or 2 fell, and
You are
2
correct.
wounds.
You are correct. So he has 1 wound left.
Okay, and now I'm done with the Warlocks of Top.
Warlocks of Todd.
You're doing such a great job with them.
Oh, now I gotta act for my 16 pixies.
They're helping. Oh, sorry. You're 16 pixies. Yes. Okay.
I
So,
haven't actually conjured them. Don't worry.
well,
I
okay,
have to.
They have been conjured, but they haven't been conjured. You haven't tell them to get away from the fire.
My theory is that those 16 pixies are now always just permanently following me around. Like, occasionally, like a swarm of lights around me goes. But they only actually will do anything I tell them to when I cast Conjure Woodland Creatures and,
Yep.
like, take control of them.
Sounds
They're
right.
just always there. But they're
So-
like, you know, getting into things and eating all of Todd's leftover muffins and just one in the brown sugar.
So, funny enough, the elite soldiers, the Eldritch Knights, the regular soldiers that still have 2 attacks and action surges,
Yeah.
and that have also crit, because they're champion soldiers, and also the wizards, what's left of them, that are all on the same initiative. It's 16 because they just happen to roll that way.
That's fine.
They're very consistent. So I want. Not all of them are going to get in melee combat. And there's just going to push like here. He's going to stay back here because he just saw a bunch of people got punted off.
Like, genuinely, I want you to imagine Todd staying still enough to command people.
And they're all going to go over here and then going to move this direction.
So you can do a group select on the minis, but you can't on the objects?
I can do on the objects, but if I do both, like I can move the objects or the minis.
Right, but
No.
like when you were doing
Not both at the same
the
time.
bridge, you were like individually deleting.
Oh, it's a little harder than that. You'll see it when I move an entire ship.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm tired.
I just realized I could be.
There's just so much movement.
I could conjure my pixies and have
Yeah.
16 of them, and then I could cast Spirit Guardians and have Fey apparitions, and I could literally fly around on my griffin with like a swarm.
So I want you to think about all this, and then that whole, maybe I should take actor.
Yeah.
You would still be very recognized, sir.
Go ahead and roll an attack of opportunity with 3 gnomes.
No, really, I'm some other guy.
I don't have the gnomes.
The roguish gnomes.
Oh, I had halfling rogues.
Yeah, go to roll attack of opportunity because this guy's like, help me! And he runs away stupidly. Because he just had a bunch
How
of
many?
murder
Is
gnomes
it?
pop up.
3?
3, yeah.
I'll do this. 18, 24, and 22.
So he's dead.
Okay.
He like tries to run away, but the halfling gnomes are like, no.
It's like, I'm out of here! Turn, like 3 blades exit his chest at once.
Yeah, and his ankles. It's always the ankles that they go for. So, alright.
Yeah,
So the barbarians, you're in control of the barbarians. I'm going to
Yes, I
do
am.
these 2. They're being
Right.
helped with the 2 in the back, so they roll with advantage. They're going to roll once because they have 2 attacks, but this is for one wound. So, alright, natural 17.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, natural 17, and the second one is going to hit with the bonus. So they're going to put it on this one guy. He takes 2 wounds.
Okay.
That's it. Because the other 2s can't really get in the way, but they do have holes, so they're assisting. This guy is going to attack the 1 wound crew member.
Alright, who is that? Who's handling those?
This is a crew member.
Yeah, but who's is that? Who owns those characters?
Nobody. They're
You. They're part of the crew. They're part of the
They're
not.
part of the ship's initiative.
Yeah, they're not the
okay.
soldiers.
So
They're the,
technically,
So you remember those dudes that you like rescued from slavery and then forced into working for you?
No, I
don't want to be here.
I gently encouraged.
I don't want to do this.
I gently encouraged. I
So
did not.
this soldier literally.
Not force.
Rescuing was not the right word.
So this guy literally runs up to the guy. This guy literally runs up to the guy. Follow the roads and enter. Takes a hammer to the head, and it just resonates because the guy just turns around and goes, "No!" As he rolls a natural 6, which is not enough to hit this guy's AC. So he's fine. All right, now let's go to over here. This guy is going to go this direction and shoot, but we'll get to that. This guy's going to finish climbing up, see the wizard get murdered, go back down. Hey. Get over there. There we go. Okay. Melee guys. So there's going to be 3 melee attacks against this one soldier that has 2 wounds. That's going to be 3 attacks, not with advantage.
I think when you're just gonna fireball that whole thing and make it go away.
The problem is there's a whole shitload of collateral damage.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
Yes, the ship will take some damage if you are fireballing.
That's why I use synaptic static.
7. 20 does not hit a Warforged soldier. I know that.
Our Warforged fighters have an AC of 21.
Yes. So that guy does not hit. So 2 of them don't hit. Last one. Natural 2. Ting, 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 ting. That's it. We got 3 guys in the back that are going to do heavy crossbow shots. Different modifiers. They're going to shoot the Warforged guard. 4. Natural 19. That's going to hit. Natural 8. No. Another 2. Natural 17 is going to hit. So he takes 2 wounds. That Warforged guard dies. And these guys are going to move in. That's it. So, this group right here, these 2 are going to attack the murder gnomes. The gnomes have 1 wound because they're rogues. 2 soldiers are going to be attacking. Natural 8 and a natural 20. So 1 immediately dies. And these 2 are going to be attacking this soldier. Neither hit. Wait. That's a natural 19, so he takes 1. 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are going to start attacking people down here.
All with crossbows.
Yep, all with heavy crossbows.
Just pincushion time.
Yep. And since you didn't do like a big showy effect, they're not going to shoot you because they just saw a bunch of people fall from the sky. But, that's not like a big fireball in the sky, so it's not like having their attention. This is more people screaming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right. Nope. 1 natural 20, so that's 2 wounds. That's 4, 5, 6.
You should all throw yourselves overboard. It's the far less painful
1 wound.
version of how this ends.
And last one, natural 20. So that's 4 wounds. That's critical. That's 4 wounds, and then regular one. So that's regular one. So deletes, delete. Unlucky for them. And then these guys. Damn it. What? That's a 12. So, no. 3 in the bed. Nope. Last one. Nope! We're useful! That's it. And then the 4 rogues that did complete their work. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at that.
2 natural 4s are going to miss. 3 natural 4s. 1 with an 18. Flat! And apart from that... these guys over here. He's going to push forward towards the crew. He's like, we got to stop those cannons. This guy and this guy are unfortunately preoccupied. And...
Is that are the Ankylosaurus is your total barbarians?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So...
The alligator snapping turtle?
He gets pushed off the freaking ship. Ah!
And that's here.
Yep.
Alright.
1 crew member is Gonzo. But that's okay, you have 3 crew members each, and you don't need 2 per cannon. So, now for the wizards. Dead. Wizards.
Dead.
I'm still alive.
Yes.
I am the one that will save this expedition. I am the one, as he sees you. He's going to cast... Can he cast Fireball?
He can. He absolutely can.
From a distance?
Cast it down onto you.
No, he's going to cast it.
Oh, can he make
Yeah,
it?
he can. He'll cast Fireball
Ooh.
on... Actually, no. Instead of Fireball, he's going to do Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
So make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Lightning!
And it's going to hit both you and your mount.
Okay, I'll roll for me.
Lightning, motherfucker!
Lightning! Okay.
Dexterity saving throw for the mount. Do you have the griffin up still?
No, I do not.
Oh, sorry.
Vedic.
Mine is 20.
20. That saves.
Okay, the mount got higher than I did.
Griffin.
So both save, so you both take half damage.
I am resistant to electricity.
So you take 1/4 damage, going to roll lightning damage, and that's the damage you take.
Lightning bolt is about 5d8.
66.
Griffin saves it +2.
Lightning is 68, I thought.
It's the same as Fireball.
Oh, then 66.
Right.
How much damage do you need?
I need a lightning bolt, a standard lightning bolt.
What is it?
Yeah.
That's the
The
question.
question is, what is the damage on lightning bolt?
And these guys are taking pot shots. You know what? They're going to go on the mounted artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
That's not
8.
a
Yep.
spell.
86.
They're going to do a broadside cannon strike. Actually, no, that's the ship.
86 is 34 damage.
34 damage.
It's 86 for lightning, isn't it? Yeah, it's not 66.
Yes,
66 fireball.
Yep.
17 to the mount, 8 to me.
Okay. And now the last thing is there's going to be a barrage of arrows because they are in disadvantage range. So they're now collectively shooting in a volley fire from their vessel. From all these guys here, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with your mount. Quinn.
Yep.
Yep.
For the mount or me?
Just the mount.
20.
20? Okay, you take
Right?
half damage.
What was this?
This was a volley of crossbow bolts from the ship because they saw a bunch of people fall and being on the opposite ship, they looked up and go, oh! And they immediately just started, releasing bolts of fire as groups of 10. So half of 3d8 is going to be 6, 10, 17. Half of 17 is
8.
8. You take 8
It's
points.
taking 20.
Yeah, as 10 arrows are released, one of them finds its lucky mark in the chest of your griffin. Okay. That was a lot
Is
of
that
going.
you or the bird?
That was the bird.
I like to think it was Quinn. Medic, it is your
Maybe
turn
I'm gonna
officially.
sympathy.
All right, you, Mungo, take over the helm. Just keep us out of firing range of everything else.
Fine, I guess. By the way, I'm not Bongo. My name is...
Oh, no. He's dealt with Vedic. He goes, yes, sir.
Your name is a bit. Would you like me to make your name Mungo?
See,
Holy shit, man!
and that is why all of my guys, if Vedic starts being rude, the answer is
Sir, yes, sir.
yes, sir. But they have to do the sigh, and I have a little clicker in my head that indicates how many muffin denials he gets, basically.
So, you're a little tiny miniature.
Yeah, I got him. All right, so
You can pick up your min... Oh, that's
that's the wrong mini.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I do the move with the so that it's got a movement distance on it?
So if you press and hold, you see that a distant meter pops up.
Yeah,
when
it does
you're-
it for you. Okay, so hang on. Press.
Press and hold.
I do not have a distance counter.
Really? Okay, then here's the alternative. Use your arrow keys. Click your miniature and then arrow key.
Wait. Are you playing? Hang on. We're gonna try something else. Nope, that didn't work either.
Weird.
Hang on, I've got a different idea.
You can also press the arrow keys.
Put him down.
Learn the mechanics of...
Put the little fucker down.
But I like picking them up.
Nope, that ain't working. I am failing at this. All right.
It takes a little bit of learning to do.
Okay.
If you click on the floor.
Oh, now I've got a distance thing. Okay, cool.
Then battle cries, stray bolts of fire, and you're just...
Goodness gracious.
Little tiny guy.
Yeah, literally just a sea of people and you just... a sea of asses.
I'm picturing that scene from the end of Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah.
where the ship is being obliterated from both sides, and the guy's just casually walking down the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we haven't reached that yet, but...
Okay,
We
so
will when we get to me.
I need a ruler because I need to know whether or not I'm in range.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
So, ruler?
I got it. I got
okay.
it. That part I had figured out.
Okay.
50, 100, 120.
Oh, no. No, you can't do that. You can't do that this time. The weathers of change are in effect, and
Lightning bolt?
Huh? No. I was gonna throw the fireball.
No.
Whoa.
and there's no wizards to stop you.
What is the range of a fireball?
I think 120.
Feet? Range on a fireball?
Either 120 or
I don't know.
Look
Mine's
it up.
usually centered on myself, so
that is a fair point.
Here, I'll tell you in a moment.
150.
150.
Beautiful, because it's 120 feet to the center of that mass of them over there. Okay, so.
Wow. Yeah.
Boom, boom. Perfect. All right, so 20-foot range, and I'm going to transmute it. It is a poison ball.
Interesting.
So no
So it doesn't
structural
hurt the
damage.
ship. It doesn't hurt the ship. Very well. And funny enough, anyone that's underneath here,
There's people.
because that is a holy part, it's spread around corners and everything. So,
I've discovered my pocket knife.
yeah, so hold on.
I'm also hoping that the Warforged are a little immune to it.
They are resistant to poison damage.
That's a little immune.
Yeah, that's quite literally.
Yeah. It's like half immune.
Funny enough, if you put it right there, you don't hit any allies.
Perfect.
That's
That is nuts.
Yeah. So he gets hit, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
Thank God those guys
5,
are
6,
short.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
They're like, "Nyeh."
Yeah. So
Somebody farted.
So 15 dexterity saving throw. So
still a dexterity saving.
still a dexterity saving throw. Now the elite soldiers have something called absorb element.
It's not an element.
Poison totally is.
It totally is. Yeah.
Let's
They can totally have resistance to the damage I'm about to do to them. Sure.
Yeah. So depending on how much damage you do, will depict how many wounds you do. Okay. Anyway, so
Damage.
Fireball is 66. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
86.
15.
If you use the third level slot. If you use the higher level slot.
So natural 20,
35. 35 poison.
natural
damage.
2. Natural 3. I need assistance with because there's 15 saving throws.
So far you've got one success.
1 success, 3
All right,
failures.
Hang on.
Out of 4. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
How many more do you need?
There's 15 in total.
Okay.
He's rolled 5.
All right. Here's 10d20. Ready?
Okay.
15, 8, 3, 17, 6, 15, 14, 14, 19, 10.
And that was 10 of them.
That was 10.
I counted 4 successes.
So
in
with a +1 dexterity saving throw.
I counted 2 successes.
What is your DC?
22?
I think it's 21 or 22, yeah.
So they have to roll natural 20. So
2 successes.
2 successes. How much is this?
35 damage.
35 damage.
35 damage. That's going to be 1 wound. It's not going to kill them outright. So everyone here gets 1 wound damage.
Were any of those things that only had 1? Oh no, everything had at least 2. Alright, and then my synaptic static goes off next round. And
No, we're just going to say that we all remember that everyone here has
everyone
1
here
wound.
has a wound.
Yeah, just for simplicity.
Was there anyone there that had already taken a wound?
No. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I don't remember.
You murdered
went
all
and
my
hit a whole
you
new
murdered all
target.
my warforged before I got the chance to murder anybody with them. Oh, I see one. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
As you were.
Good old-fashioned fireball.
Good old-fashioned fireball.
Made of
As you
poison.
release a poison ball. Now, is it a gassy or is it liquid?
I think the thematic component for that is definitely this.
Please, you going out there, just your tiny little golden bulb self. By the way, is there any difference changes after your divinity training?
Oh yeah, I like the idea that he's like now he's like flecked with a little platinum, just a little bit.
A little bit of platinum?
Is it disco ball?
Oh, he's always been disco ball.
Disco ball.
Very nice. Suck poison.
Suck poison, and that's it. In between, like, this
All
guy's
right,
leg.
everybody, get off my. No, you can stay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean it. God damn it.
I'm gonna say it hits this guy square in the chest, which is the center point, and just poisons a bunch of people out there, weakening them terribly.
That's just line of sight, too. Let's go.
you left
The enemy ship opens fires because now that it's no longer really doing a boarding maneuver, the lower cannons are currently connected due to connecting and grappling hook capabilities. However, all the arcane cannons that are being now used on top because they're like, well,
Is it missing both bridges?
What?
Did you get rid of one?
bridge?
Oh,
There's only
I thought
one
there
bridge.
were two.
No, this one.
this one.
And then there's the tether.
But there was tethers.
There's
Yeah,
tethers.
the tethers are still
Yeah, the
attached.
tethers I can shoot the rope with them.
Again, the weight of a ship is gonna do a lot of damage to the tethers.
Yes. Yeah, the tethers aren't going to be enough to hold
Pretty
them.
sure the ship's gonna fall and we're just gonna have the cannons hanging.
That is very. And one guy that decided to hold on.
Cannons are out and laying down.
Yeah.
Like, ding, 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 ding. Hey, whose church bells are those? Those are just little cannons banging things down below us.
Guys, I got some cannons!
The other hilarious idea is, Todd runs over into the other ship there. All right, ready for a volley. They all load their cannons. They run back, and as they pull the cords, Todd runs along and spins all the cannons around.
I like that. That makes me happy.
They all pull the cord and just shoot right back.
Alright, now these are going to be the arcane cannons. These are the ones that have chance to
Like
explode.
A break
So,
ended.
they're all going
And
to
then
be.
waiting.
No, they're not going to chance it. They know these things can
I
explode.
passed.
So it's going to be 8 cannons against your ship. And they're disintegration beams. Alright.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yep. So I'm going to be rolling 2 at a time.
This is my disintegration ray, and I will warn you, when it disintegrates, it really disintegrates.
Okay, so we will lead off right off the bat of a natural 1. So
Ooh.
he's going to have to make a dexterity saving
Oh
throw.
my god. Please explode.
Please commit fratricide. Each one sets off the next one. Just
He succeeded his dexterity saving throw, so he doesn't explode. But he doesn't do anything, and that cannon is fried for a little bit. The second one was a 15 plus.
I've
I
had.
request that we wait until Nathan's here to roll these because he's really good at blowing up arcade tables.
Fair. So does a 15 hit? Sorry, does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20
At the ship.
good.
against the ship, I believe hits. Yes.
Armor class
Okay,
17.
so that's 1 hit, 1 failed.
Yeah.
Next 2. Another hit, another miss. So that's 2 hits. 6 rolls. 1 hit, 1 miss. Last one. 1 hit, 1 miss. 4 hits,
Okay.
4 misses.
So just give me the damage dice.
Yeah, 40, 12 plus 10 each hit.
Out of our 3,200 hit.
12 plus 10 for each hit, for a total of 199 damage.
That's when there's nothing
199
left.
damage. Thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
Did you see the condition of my lawn dart after you a-holes?
Due to the fact that they are currently not having a good time, there are no coordinated strikes. It's just random disintegrated barges. They're not aiming for essential parts of the ship. It's just like, open fire! Lasers all over the
They blow up
place.
our anchor, we're like,
Yeah, no, we're gonna remove that anchor. Yay! Fuck that anchor.
dick.
One of the wizards down at the bottom going, oh, I had
No, one of the wizards
I had
gets his
featherfall, I'm
feather
good.
One of them gets his feather fall, dodges the collapsing bridge, goes, okay, I'm gonna fly back up there, just just gets taken out by the anchor.
My Bugs Bunny senses are tingling.
It's supposed to be an anvil, you heathens! You Philistines!
Glitching out.
At least it's made by Acme.
I'm glitching
It's just
out.
like run off, you're awkward. Okay, we took care of that. We took care of that.
The one wizard's, I'm still alive! Anvil.
There's still wizards down there that have feather fall. Oh, even worse, they're feather falling. And so they whoosh, whoosh. It's just parts of debris. Just like,
They falling down or anything. Yeah, I think that's great.
That one makes it safely to the ground, just get crushed by the
well,
falling bulk.
one of them does have feather fall, which gets him and 5 others. So he got everyone, but now that's falling debris and assumed to be falling shit.
Although we're in motion, aren't we? Are we?
Yeah.
We're
You are in motion.
So they're not getting.
It's so funny.
So I screwed up writing the thing. It was not 100 and some odd damage. That would be 4d22s for each roll. I thought that looked a little weird.
Uh-oh, recalculating,
Yeah,
re-rolling.
sorry, it still comes out to 173, but that's
Okay.
Well,
Wizards for the
did
dwarfs!
you write that down?
So let's go with these two wizards up here. They are currently jobless right now. However, this guy is looking down going towards the people that you just poisoned. And I know for a fact he has fire.
Who's got control of that?
Who has the dwarf wizards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was keeping track of
And this guy's
other
probably going to do the same over here unless you have a different tactic.
crap. For the wizards. I was actually going to keep them and hold them back and have them start counterspelling if anybody starts dropping big fireballs on our ship.
Fair enough, fair enough. But this guy's...
Yeah, if he wants to take some, if he's feeling like he needs to take initiative, then by all means.
Please? Because I'll just remove all these guys.
Yeah,
Well,
that sounds
two
good.
wounds. Would that take them out?
Well, they're all at one wound right now.
Oh, okay. But
And
how many
another
wounds-
fireball?
How many wounds do they have?
2 wounds.
Well, you got
Oh,
rid of-
total
Yeah,
two.
Yeah.
They're all.
They're not great at dexterity saving. And these gnomes, at level 5, do they have evasion? Do they have evasion at level 5?
Ooh, I think so.
Otherwise, you're fucking dead.
I would think so.
Yeah, that would be friendly fire. That would not be good.
Friendly fire generally.
Okay, so we
isn't.
took some damage. The ship took some damage at the beginning of the fight. Do we know what it was?
Oh, it was 73 and like 27, if I remember correctly. Because you rolled 2d100s.
Okay.
Halfling
No,
rogues.
it's at 7th level. Evasion 7th level.
Ah!
7th level rogue.
I'm going to say
But they could make that dexterity save.
they're dead
Okay.
because unfortunately your poison ball killed them.
So no, I thought they didn't hit with the poison ball.
They did get hit with the poison ball.
You said that no allies took damage.
You said that no allies were in it because of the way he
I
you
did
just
say
overlooked them.
We didn't realize it was there.
I didn't realize they were there. 'Cause
And
they
you
were-
couldn't see them anyway from your line of sight.
Yeah,
Plus,
The
they were all
ones
being
that-
stealthy.
Like, are you talking about the ones down here?
they were up here.
Oh, okay.
They,
Yeah.
Technically,
I
they
didn't
all
see them
have-
because there was a bunch of bodies around them and they're
Okay.
small creatures.
They all have
Neither
good.
did he.
They all have good saves and lucky. So
Yes, but
Yeah.
a fireball and a poison
Yeah, that's
ball.
fine.
That's like
that's fine.
they go. It's been an honor. We did our job.
Wait, all of the halfling rogues gone now? No.
No.
Okay.
No, there's a
I was
lot.
hoping I was going to get one less thing to keep track of.
Nice try.
Keep juggling.
But the fight on the vessel is now greatly reduced. It is now gone in more ship-based combat. It is now the forge fighters. I'm going to say with the barbarians and the forge
Are we
fighters.
close to top of the round yet?
Nope.
No, not even close.
I'm going to say I'm going to delete everyone else on the ship that is enemy, because with the number of fighters and barbarians that are coming up after the impressive display,
This is
Unless-
going to switch to ship combat instead of
it's going to
mass
switch.
combat.
It's going to switch to ship.
Yay! Can we then just do away with all the extras and just control ourselves in the ship?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was cool for.
It
for a
was
bit.
cool for a round.
It was cool for a round, So forge fighter. Now, Eck, it is your turn.
Good deal. So I'm in the helm.
Yes, you're in hell.
All right. I would like to see about how much distance do I need to get out of the helm? Can I get out of the back gate, the
Did
back
you
door?
take your flying carpet with
The back door.
The back door.
The back door is sky.
Well,
No, but he,
No, through the
I have
the
so
dragon's
many ways to
hole.
fly.
Oh, okay.
But yours is
Isn't
big
that
enough
the
that
after
you
the
could
ship?
take
That's the
it.
back of the ship, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there a ship behind us?
Right.
Yeah.
So
About
he
me.
wouldn't know about it right
Alright.
now,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it's something
how
crazy.
far away is
for
it?
future.
My plan with the flying carpet is that's like our lifeboat.
Sure.
If the ship starts to go down, we don't get on the
It
the
is.
rug
Here
in
we go.
the
Come on,
in the
guys.
helm room.
It is 120-ish,
Sure. But, like, when we're doing
30-ish
the
feet
sky
away.
fight thing, it might be-
130 feet.
Well,
Alright.
that's like point to point, but let's see.
As the turtle flies.
As the turtle flies,
As the turtle flies.
Heavy and
about the same.
All right. It's an angle drop.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be dangerous as fuck.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We're gonna.
You're gonna jump?
I'm going to jump.
What's your strength right now?
27.
Okay. If you rage,
I have my instinctive pounce, which gives me rage plus, which will give me to 84 feet, 83 feet, 82.5
so
feet.
falling is a little
my
interesting.
Jump is 82 feet.
Honestly,
Without
a roll, by the way.
Right.
So this is what I'm going to do. You have to commit before you roll, but if you make an athletics check and roll high enough, this is going to be a DC 25 because of timing, trajectory, and distance. Because that's over 100 feet, and you're going, I might. If you do a DC 25 or greater, you will land on the ship.
Oh, do it.
DC 30,
doing
you
it.
get to choose where you land
I'm doing
on
it.
the ship.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
Are you going towards? You're going towards a different ship.
Yes.
I'm jumping.
Okay.
to a different
Jumping to the other ship that we haven't destroyed.
Cool.
You haven't
Right.
touched
Go
yet.
for it.
ship. Now,
That is
do I need to
totally
use?
fine.
Do I need to use pounce or not because of the angle or not? Do I need to use?
No, that's not gonna.
Alright, so I'll
The
just-
pounce is just, even though it says instinctive pounce, that's just movement.
Can he just like jump and then tuck into his shell and be a cannonball?
Nope. I have something better.
So just paint a word picture of what you're doing. So you climb up here,
Climbing out, I see the other ship down below.
as it's like it's moving towards this direction.
Right, it's
So,
moving toward us.
yeah.
And so I'm going to, as it's moving past, I'm literally going to run across and literally as running out along that spire and seeing and just taking the leap as it's going to come, and I'm going to try to make that angle of attack and land on.
Would you like to rage before doing that?
I'm raging as yes, I am raging as I take the leap because
Because he's scared of
heights
heights.
be fucking damned. I
So,
am no longer afraid of heights.
being the first time of a 14th level barbarian, taking the homebrew of a wave that's snapping turtle, you grow as you are angry now. You become a large creature. What elemental type?
I don't do it on the vessel here.
I know, but in
I
mid-trip,
do it in midair.
In mid-air. So, what is your and what elemental type are you doing with your amulet?
Right. Well, it's a bonus action to change my element.
I'll give it free for this.
So,
What did you start it with today?
I'm Earth.
Your Earth. So,
First time ever Earth.
when you grow in size, your times.
Never been Earth.
So,
It's been air or fire.
yeah, air and fire.
Air, fire, and water. I have not been Earth.
So, Vedic, even though you're like went through the front door of your like spelljammer house, you feel of the whole like
The
ship
back end of the
is
ship.
still-
yeah,
Yes, like the back end of
so
the ship.
here's a base calculation of
Like, it
a.
dips and then it springs.
I'm gonna 500 pound total, right? 5 foot diameter. Enlarged goes to 10, 11 feet in dimension. Sorry, exactly 10 feet in all dimensions, and increases by 8 for weight.
Full grain.
So that's a full grand times what does Earth do again? Times 4,
Yes.
and then
Hold on a second. Let me check.
16,000 pounds.
so
Hold on. I think it's times 4. Just a second. Let me double check. But I'm not changing I'm not changing to Earth until I'm in the air.
that's perfectly fine. This is just your base math.
Cargo capacity of this thing?
Okay, your body weight increased by a factor of 3.
Oh, so 2,000 times 3.
6.
That's 6,000 pounds.
I have just thrown.
Falling through
it's-
the air.
It was times 8 of his initial 400 pounds.
500.
500 pounds times 8 is 4,000.
No, 500 times 8 is 4,000.
Yeah,
So
times
3
3
is 12,000.
12,000 pounds. 6 tons. Because he's 500 pounds,
Yeah.
he enlarges, that's
5
times
times
8.
8. Oh, I'm sorry.
And then he's Earth, which is times 3.
Yeah.
So,
So that's 12,000. Okay, yeah. You really feel it in the back, and you're. It's a good thing that this thing is meant, crystal infused wood, that is meant for the weight of dragons.
I don't.
Still felt.
No, I only change. All right, so as I leap off the edge, I'm Earth only.
And then you're
not raging while
And then
doing
I
this?
enlarge in the air.
Yes.
Or actually, I'm sorry.
have
No,
to
I enlarge.
enrage.
I enlarge first, and then I. Oh God.
It doesn't matter. You jump, you get big. You
I'm sorry.
smack into
Does
other
the
shit.
order matter at this point, Mr. Turtle? Are you calculating what is the optimal way to rage and Earth?
I'm about to either live or die here, guys.
Smash
Yeah,
them
you make a
into
fucking
the
athletics
turtle
check with
hole.
advantage, you crazy lunatic. I love you, but at the same time,
Nat 20. Nat 20.
stop saying no and just say yes.
Oh, come.
Oh shit. Holy shit.
Did you
Oh shit. That's a natural one.
But you had advantage.
I had advantage. I just rolled an advantage.
Yeah.
And a 3.
It's a 23.
That's a 23.
Is there anything you can do to change your trajectory?
How far? He's way too far for me.
Yeah, you.
Holy shit, I
So
rolled
you're
a 1 and a 3.
over
I don't even
here.
know what's happening.
So let.
This is not how we expected the turtle to die.
So he's
It's
about.
This is exactly.
Having witnessed the fight with the monkey in the trees and the well of the worlds with the trees, the tree room.
Yeah.
This is exactly how we expected the
So
turtle to die.
about
Alright.
100
I mean,
feet.
we
I am-
also
I am-
only
So
I am-
Vanek, he's about 100
our
feet.
first character.
Not gonna happen. Alright.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm doing.
My stuff is either 30 or 60.
So
I'm
Ed,
pulling out my rope of entanglement as my action
As he begins to fall.
okay.
and going to attempt to entangle the ship as I am holding onto the rope.
Okay, so the DC is going to change because you've already failed once. I'm going to say you get to about here, and you realize you jumped too soon.
No. Here's a legitimate question. What is the limit of falling damage?
5e
not-
is different than what I do.
Okay.
Oh, he'll do 300.
I do 100
on my
D6.
ass. Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. But
Yeah.
roll 100 d6 against his
And then
300 hit
I will
points.
be completely out of combat.
But but the fact is you
Okay,
could survive falling from the
Okay,
war pit.
so hold on. So as you're falling through the air, you realize, oh shit, I jumped too early because of the trajectory and everything, and then the ship is moving. And he's like, oh shit, I jumped too early. The rope entanglement. You can make an attack roll using your dex modifier.
That's gonna suck.
If you fail, I can bring you back. Like I can fix this.
You need a DC 15
All right.
and roll
All right.
with advantage
So
if you
those
go
two
reckless.
dice are out. I am rolling ship dice. All right,
Yes.
we're gonna roll a different die. You know what?
Could be the fact that you're continuously punishing your dice instead of encouraging
Okay,
them.
here we go.
I'm just saying.
We're going with this one. We're going with this
My
one.
dice.
All right,
are-
here we go. Here we go.
So I recommend going reckless.
Yes. Going reckless, so it advantage.
Whiff, because my way of fixing this is really funny.
So if he does reckless, does that mean that
No.
round gets advantage against him?
Yes.
All right. Guess what, guys?
What?
With my dexterity,
Uh-huh.
that's going to give me a 12.
That is not enough.
I don't want to. Okay, good. My way of fixing this is really funny.
As you bring the rope entanglement, you're in a windy environment. So as soon as you bring the rope entanglement up, it goes whoosh, straight up in the air and starts wrapping around your arms and your leg, and you're like, oh, shit.
Sucks! And I am literally a 10-foot ball.
Okay. I have a beautiful way of fixing this.
Okay.
Well, can I just go or
So
it's not my
I'm going to
turn?
say you're there, beginning to plummet.
What's
So
the
if
hit
this
point?
is a race, tortoise in the hair, to the bottom.
So it was a beautiful scene, but the rope entanglement is trying to entangle you right now. You didn't roll a natural one, so you didn't entangle yourself. But the wind just like you can't chuck it because there's not enough. It's the wind like blowing it back at you.
Well, it sounded cool as I.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like crew member here that are like, they see you, oh, this guy's an idiot.
That's
And they're all like looking over now.
don't act surprised.
Don't act surprised!
Well, so much for that.
Can I go? Can I
Meanwhile,
go?
there's the one guy.
Well, now you can't go yet.
He's got a while. He's got time.
Quinn, it is your turn.
Whoever, what's my purpose in life?
No. This is. Oh
He
no.
checked his
not
statue
again.
down. I love it. Quinn, it is your turn.
Ek so tries to be anything more than.
There's part of me that's like that's happening behind me. I wouldn't even see it, but then the other part of me is I have like a plus 26 passive perception, so I probably saw it happen.
Well, you probably heard boom, 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 and see the.
So, I'm going to make a perception check just to see how much you see due to
as the
one
ship
inside.
No.
goes.
I got a 20.
So, with a 20, you see him go do off the back of the ship.
He's
like,
got it.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, he's got that. And then you start to hear the whistle.
Now the question is whether or not I see it.
You see him jump off the back of the ship, Vedic. Anyway, but Quinn, what are you doing? Todd, you're on deck.
Can you? Okay, I need to look at my own exploded view so I can see what's going on here.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
I'm completely lost. I know exactly what my next turn is.
Okay.
That's it.
there's
Are you
one.
sure?
Enemy,
Well, it seemed cool.
there's one enemy spellcaster on the top of the ship, right?
Definitely
the one that shot a lightning bolt at me.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna regret that.
We'll see.
I mean, no matter what, he's gonna regret that.
I'm shooting at him.
Okay.
That's my vote.
You can't counterspell them.
Yeah. Counterspell this, you fucking casual.
Is there a line of sight for him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or he's probably
in-
got partial cover though.
He's in the. Oh, I ignore.
He's a sharpshooter.
I ignore anything other than total cover.
Oh wow!
And this is not going to be, it's a crow's nest. It's not total cover.
Okay, I don't have advantage on this shot. So,
I mean, you could. You could have the griffin fly within 5 feet of him and then just like.
there's a couple ways I could do it, but it's just
I just think it'd be fun.
my first shot is my marking shot. So if I hit him, 28 to hit him.
Hits.
Okay.
He has 130 plus hit points.
Okay. I will give him my psychic strike, and I will give him my extra piercer damage.
Yeah, no.
Because you have to pierce your feet now.
Work first and then jump.
Okay. So
And I'm assuming you did.
I did not use sharpshooter on this one
okay.
because I didn't have my advantage yet. But I did roll max damage.
So how much was max damage?
I rolled 2d8 plus a d4.
Did you put a magnet in your fucking dice roll tower?
Yeah.
It's insane.
I don't know what is going on. And I've rolled different dice, right?
I know.
So,
Clearly, there's magnets in
plus
the
8. So 24, 28 points of damage.
So
for the
that's
first
one
arrow.
wound.
Okay. And now, my next arrow has advantage, so I will use sharpshooter. And there is a natural 20 in that.
So, alright, so
Taking all my.
name his end.
So he goes, aha, lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! And Quinn's like, ah! Like, pulls back the first arrow and, like,
Steel-headed bolt!
like shoots, and he's like, I can't counterspell that, and the arrow takes him in the shoulder. He's like, haha, is that the as he, like, opens his mouth to taunt me, the arrow goes right through his mouth and pins his head to the mast behind him.
Ooh.
Because that was going to be so many damage.
Yeah, he just pierced into the freaking.
I think I'm up to like 78 on a crit.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, nah, we're not rolling that. It's just like, you know. So, bye.
Now what do I do with my other attack?
Your griffin still has 80 plus a dash action if it dashes.
I'm going to get higher.
Higher! That's 40. I need to get higher.
I want to be out of everyone else's range.
Hard to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna.
The problem
raise
we
you-
run into is it can't actually, like, your field of action doesn't go high enough.
So-
Into the ceiling.
There you go. That's how I'll go. All right.
Yeah.
You're way the fuck up there.
You're way the fuck up there. Put me in the sky.
Just,
Okay, that is.
yeah, now you're high enough to see me falling.
Hey! Look at that. No, the ship's blocking you.
No, the ship was still blocking. Yeah, it was like,
Alright,
see, still blocking. Just happens to be perfectly blocking.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got this.
Yeah.
Where'd that go?
Where'd that go?
Sections.
And now you know why I'm afraid of heights.
Todd, it is your turn.
Cool. So I'm standing directly in front of this thing, right?
Yep, you see this small little arcane-infused piece of black, almost obsidian stone that's sparking with almost waves of energy that seems to be anchored in place with physical raw lockets that are like hooked into it to hold it in place, that is levitating, like trying to repel. And it's like almost like this whole thing is the reason why it's floating.
Cool. I'm going to use steady aim because I haven't moved yet, and I am going to roll with advantage against this thing using my dragon's tooth.
Go ahead and make a perception check real quick.
28.
28? You're about to attack it, and you notice that there are like several locks around it that you could just pick one attack those. And
Right.
if you unlock it, the stone will just shoot upward, most likely through the deck.
Okay. I'm trying to get off a thing that's gonna blow off all the locks.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
I'm
attacking it.
giving you options
Right.
for your abilities.
If there's multiple locks, I don't want to spend multiple turns standing here staring at this thing. Like, I would like to just beat the shit out of it and get out of
Well, aka lockpicking. I mean,
Can I lockpick multiple locks in one
No.
turn? Then that's
I'm just giving you options. That's all.
okay. So that's a 19 on the dice, which means that's a crit, which means it's going to do the lightning damagey thing. As I
Okay.
attack with the dragon's tooth.
Roll your attack, sneak attack plus lightning damage. It fails. No, it's a con saving throw.
Which how light students get to
It's a
run and
plus
jump
5
off.
because it's a.
Did you just commit suicide?
So that's a natural 1. So it takes all the damage.
Right.
I'm gonna take a shot
That
with him.
is sorry. I need D10.
So let me just put it this way: if you do 50, you kill.
Hilarious.
If you do over, if you do 100, something
Just like
big happens.
Like, I need to roll a 5.
So that's
3.
I've got a plus 20 on my athletics.
With advantage.
Still fucking, with advantage. I'm fucking.
28.
And sometimes the dice hate you.
38 on that, and then I need to do the stealth damage, which is an extra 66.
Jesus.
I figured, oh, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna do the rubber.
It was very cool. You're like the
And then-
one of us
Okay,
that
so-
can't fly.
Nope,
I'm going
that's
to
right.
take
Can
notes
you
because
shift
they're
the
saying
air?
numbers.
Does that give you-
38 for just the lightning damage, and then
Half falling damage.
that's
They have some
10.
falling damage.
28,
I think you just see me go.
31 for the next one,
Changing-
and then should I
changing
double
language,
that since it's a crit?
Yes.
So then that becomes another 31, and then the damage on the weapon is the rapier's a
No, I'm just gonna set
1d8
on fire.
plus 8 for me, right?
Yes.
It looks
I'm
like
gonna
a
comment into the plan.
This might as well look like a fucking comet. Just change the fire and go. Fuck it.
So that becomes
So what's your next character gonna be?
I can't believe I just.
120.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Mary.
So
Wow.
What?
Such an ignorant.
Would you
I
like-
would. Okay, so one thing that's very important to me
Yes.
is like all the locks burst off this, and electricity goes up the mast and electrifies the dead body of the thing that lightning bolted him. I don't know what happened, but
like
that
a
happens.
divining rod. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna go on that. So as soon as you just go, and you don't really attack hard, you just go there. You just like
Like it's a stand there, line it up, and whoop,
like a broomstick. Whack!
Oh, you
I
know
love it. And there's a little.
what? My turtle barbarians need to go. Oh no, my turtle
They're on the
barbarians
ship. They
We're not
cleared.
gonna do it.
haven't gone yet. Oh, that's right.
They
That's
cleared the ship.
right.
Once
Enough.
we-
Enough with the. Yeah.
I
Okay.
I had
Is
So
too much.
and there's a crack of lightning for everyone on the outside. We're just going to break immediately to the outside point of view.
Right.
So Quinn, you get this. The back of your hair stands up, and you notice that the feathers on the back of your mount stand up and go. "Ah," and his eyes go pinpoint of like, oh, I'm about to get hit by lightning. As you feel the ionization in your tongue, as
tasting copper.
if it wasn't your impressive perception, you could have sworn in a crystal clear golden day of no clouds, except for underneath you, a lightning bolt comes from the heavens and hits the metal rod that you just shot the wizard with, hits the pole, goes through the mast, the main mast, splintering it in each part of the mast, sending people flying off the mast as it goes into the heart of the ship, and you see a small little detonation that sets off the black powder, and the whole bottom part of the ship just from inside out explodes. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
My griffin spontaneously awakens to go, what kind of arrow was that?
Hold on.
Because it was literally like a half second after you pinned them there.
Does
and
this
this
count
other
as
stuff
an
stopped.
attack roll?
That's
No.
my next spell
How
activation.
much damage do you want?
Sorry, I'm in my spectral form. I'm seeing if there's any.
This is a dexterity saving throw due to detonation.
What do you want from damage roll?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I
know what I'm
rolled a 12 and I got
I
a
know what I'm
29.
29,
So,
DC
I
25.
got you. This is
You
fun.
take no damage because it's a dexterity saving throw, so we don't need to roll damage.
I just thought of something.
The good news is you wouldn't have had that much time in real time before you hit the ground. You could have come up with it.
Yeah, you've got minutes.
No, yeah, and if you don't see me, I think I'm
What's
okay.
the thing?
I think I can do this. I think, and I'm like literally, I'm gonna probably kill myself. But,
guys, my XP stacking.
what the fuck?
He's
Holy shit!
He's selecting everything.
What? Oh, ship's on fire.
Yeah, that's what you get.
There you go. So I'm going to say
I
this.
hope Todd's okay.
You take no damage because goes forward and you have something called evasion.
Sure.
Would you like to use your reaction to take no damage from the explosion?
Wait, why would I?
You succeeded on the dexterity saving throw, so you would take half damage if you use your reaction. Oh no, it's just I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
yeah,
how you done.
I'm sorry, I'm getting things mixed up.
Right.
You just take
Thinking
no
about getting
damage.
done.
Correct.
Yeah. So
I'm
you
like,
just
what?
strike it, you raise 10 feet in the air because the floor underneath you explodes upward, but you just be happen to standing on the most dense part of wood that is the vessel because
Wouldn't it pass through me?
a little bit, yeah, you're right, because you are spectral. Anyway, go shenanigan bullshit.
No shitting bullshit.
This thing is hosed beyond belief.
Balls. He's still standing there.
Oh yeah, for real. Like it's gonna start to sink, and like anyone paying attention is gonna see me zip off 90 feet towards the next ship I'm going after.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna save myself.
Okay, I've upgraded you from Black Widow to Captain Marvel. In our Avengers theory.
I thought I was.
So everyone say goodbye to this ship
Because he was the wand thing, and then I was the.
as it falls below the cloud layer, disappearing entirely.
Along
No,
with
it was the Paul Bettany character. What?
Vision.
Vision.
Yes. You had said something about me being Vision.
Oh, you're Vision. Yeah.
That's what.
Because
Because it was somebody I didn't recognize. You just said two names I knew.
Yeah,
So.
I went from being Hawkeye
And
to
now
being
we take all these people. Oh, let's try
And my
this.
XP counter goes up.
Ah!
I go, that's nice.
Wait, there's still people standing. Where are those people? Oh, the people that were up high.
Yeah, those are the people up that were up high.
Yeah, no.
And you're still there. Roll a charisma check real quick. If you're the only thing still there after the smoke, as the whole ship bursts into flames,
Wow.
electrifying all the sails of the ship, which then burst to flames, and the ship just go full Titanic, burning.
There's a captain on the next ship going up.
Okay.
Okay, there's the bunny. What's she doing, sir? I think she's counting eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
And with like that accurate description of just how completely unfucking intimidating I am. I got a 7. Like he's looking at me, I'm a little poofed, like with static from the electricity, and I'm just kind of like, "Ooh, that was a lot."
And the first mate's going through the mission.
I think it's because
they didn't mention a rabbit.
Yeah, I think it's because since you use lightning, all your hair is poofed out, so you're like super fluffy bunny mode.
Like there's just nothing at all intimidating unless you are aware of the fact that I am the thing that murders.
Even your own ship vessel with a bunch of people on it are like, yeah, and they're like a little confused
And
after a
there's at
few
least
seconds.
3
Like,
people
what
who are
happened?
like, "Aw." And I'm just like, yeah.
And then you hear, Quinn did it! And then you hear, rah, 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 rah. It's just the battle cry
This is
going.
why you have to handle them.
Why is everybody cheering?
Oh, you're so far down, you can't hear the cheering.
Yeah. So, Ek, you're no longer falling in love alone.
I got you friends.
So, Ek, as you're falling down, you see a on fire. This is a story like on fire vessel that is also chasing you.
I imagine, like, you've got to whistle like a stone, like, you know, like...
Yeah.
Let me know when it's
Can
my
I roll
turn.
to see if I
Or-
notice him now that I'm not inside
Yeah,
of
make
the
a
vessel?
perception check. Why not?
I think you're really going to like this.
Yes, that's all right. There's.
Oh, that's a 19.
I figured I'm totally fucked.
32.
And then I realized I
32?
got a weird way to try and make myself not get
I
fucked.
have no idea how far he fell at this point, so...
In some weird aspect, you know how, first of all, you can fill all your soul points to the max.
Sure, yeah.
After that, because, you know, a lot of dead people. But for some strange reason, you get a single sense of, like, what is your relationship with that? Describe to me how you know this on a sixth sense value of, like, soul points.
You know how sometimes your friend's family has a dog and they keep the dog outside and you're the one who goes and sits with the dog and you just want the dog to have a better life than it does, but you can't really help the dog, and it's like that, except he makes his own bad choices. That's my relationship to Ek. And
I mean, lovely and also saddening at the
Yes.
same time.
it's me, of course there's a heavy amount of
Fair enough. That is your...
But so, and like we've started getting along better. He started respecting boundaries, not sticking his hands inside me when I'm a ghost. Like it's
You had to put the qualifier on that.
and
It's
so
just a finger.
as
That's not helping. Not helping.
You're like having that flashback moment at the same time. It's like a finger.
Pull a hat out of a rabbit.
but like it's one of those, like, I've seen him get jerked around by Quinn and I've watched him try real hard. I just feel kind of bad for
So-
the guy, and I can hear the inevitable bad decision happening.
You can see him
It was
momentarily
always going to happen
choose
this
to
way.
commit the fact. You see him
senses are tingling.
swan dive, full Superman, and you just like,
On Sparkle
and you see perfectly line of sight after the ship has fallen. It's just truly perfection as you see the table. The line of sight is just.
And this whole Spider-Man moment of whoosh.
I want to do like the dog calculus thing, where like the distance to our really big flying carpet and the distance to Ek, like could
Where
I?
would be the big flying carpet? Vedic, where would be the big...
We discussed it's in the control room.
It's in the helm room.
Oh, okay,
That was
it's
our
in the
escape
helmet.
pod.
It is actually the floor, spread out on the floor in the helm room. The ship goes crazy. That's the escape pod.
There's a carpet in here.
Yeah,
if I
that's
remember
about how
correctly.
big it is. It's giant. It's like 20 by 30 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a draconic size.
Yes, draconic size flying carpet. Because
Yeah.
sometimes
You think
dragons
are
are
above having flying
lazy.
carpets, please.
Sometimes they just want to preen while they make an entrance.
Not wrong.
Do you feel seen?
Do you feel validated?
Okay, so you have your answer.
So-
It is in the control helm.
Okay, so that was a little under 180 from me.
And you have
And-
direct line of sight, so it is literally, we'll say, 120. Yeah.
Okay, so about 120 there, and then so I can get within 30 feet of that, and then
Yep.
I could do 30 feet to grab it, and I would still have 240 to go for Eck on my next turn.
Okay.
So, you
we'll-
know what?
How fast does it? Oh no, you wouldn't be flying with it. You can just grab
You
it.
should be.
Yeah,
She'd
like,
be carrying the
I'm
flying carpet.
faster than the carpet.
So I'll
Like,
put you.
I'm worried about
Slide
drag.
down underneath you, spread the carpet. Thump.
So I'm going to put you right here.
Hold on. I just had a really dumb idea that I kind of like.
Okay.
The good news is Ek is no
What if
longer
I drew a
raging.
trampoline underneath it?
What?
Okay.
Okay, I have to check how dumb I
She's
am.
gonna run by you. He's like, save me! I'm working on it. She gets to the bottom, draws a fucking trampoline.
Fully ever snooker.
Yeah, it takes you a while. It takes you a while to
The question is, does it like launch him right back up?
or I punch through.
You're going to need one hell of a leg extension on that fucker. Because you're 16,000 pounds.
No. As soon as he's no longer raging, he goes back down to sight, and he can't keep raging while he's terrified. And
Honestly, I think terror is the best rage-inducing situation.
I'm not immune. I am immune to fear while
You're
I'm
immune to
raging
fear.
and enlarged.
So you're just really pissed.
I'm just saying.
don't you have to attack or take damage in order to make
Okay,
it?
Yeah.
can I save Eck now?
Okay, so I am going to say, since we're not communicating, because that's not something we do, I am going to head back towards the
telepathic
control
bond.
room.
Yep.
I only make it 90 feet, though, so I'm
Ritual.
within 30 feet of the corner
Okay,
of the...
so yeah.
I want to hear that.
I'm going to say you're in the vessel,
Sure.
right about there, next to the feasting fairies.
Ritual caster. I was gonna just take.
And
Cool.
yeah,
Okay.
you're,
It's okay. It's alright, guys.
it's okay, guys. I'm going to say you drop it.
I think it's important
Learning
to...
rituals.
I think it's important. Does X see me clock him and then fly a different direction?
No. Oh,
Okay.
fuck no. You're too
I
busy.
would feel bad if he
I was
did.
actually looking. I was looking away from you.
Yeah.
I'm looking away from you because I was reaching.
He was looking for one of those feather falling wizards to get
I'm seen.
By the way, right now,
That
there's...
would totally count as an attack.
So right now, those wizards that have fell and have feather fall,
He's doing the whole thing where you run up one.
no, there's a crashing ship that is biting at those fuckers now.
the anchor. Other people.
Yeah, trying to grab the wizards on the way down.
There's that one wizard that makes it safely to the ground and X
16.
And by the way, there's Eldritch Knights
boulder.
that are falling. They have feather fall. You don't think they don't have feather fall? So there's a bunch of now floating people that are doing
trying to avoid falling wreckage.
Yeah, exactly, which is its own fun. Oh, this is amazing. This is everything that I wanted.
I feel bad for the whatever poor farmer whose land we're just fertilizing with folk.
They're roasting. We don't actually care.
And we were coming down over the desert. Like we were
You're just adding to
specifically
the
coming
debris
down.
of the field of the sleeping blades.
Yeah.
Alright,
The
anyway.
only thing we're landing on is a very, very
It is
messy
now the
luck
Draconic
slide.
Dreadnought ship's turn that is being piloted by the staff members. We get down to...
I do have one thing that I think is important.
What?
I want everyone else to think that it was Quinn who did it,
Oh,
except
definitely.
for my 4 warlocks who are like, that was obvious.
Well, especially with your 4 warlocks, I
It
mean...
didn't matter. I was going to convince everyone it was me anyway.
Yeah.
But like, I want this to be so established among the people we deal with that they're like, Quinn, yeah! Like, you didn't even have to try. But the 4 warlocks of Todd were like,
Right
guys,
here.
that was clear.
And they just
And it's like there's no
they
vocal
know
cord strong
there's
enough.
nothing to do with it. It's an
There's
internal
nothing they can
knowledge,
do about it.
Yeah.
and it was inevitable that they would think it was Quinn.
Yeah.
Like,
Vedic, you're up next.
Okay, finally.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
Vedic
There's a lot of side,
jump, either like I imagine like just misty steps or whatever up to the top where Ek took off from.
Misty Step? And that, what, Misty Step is
I have an
30 feet?
80-foot fly speed. I can just jump it.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to cast a 9th level spell. The 9th level spell is called Time in a Bottle. I take control of time in the 20-foot bubble that he jumped off from, and reverse it 1 minute. Or reverse it however far until he comes back up, and then drop the spell. Now here's the problem. He wasn't in that, but now he is in the space. So I want to look at him, take Ek, and we all look over the side and watch Ek continue to fall. Don't think about it too much.
What?
I said don't think about it too much.
So
I love it.
So your version, I love this. So a Ek variant is born.
Yes.
Is that why there's so many every time you evolve? There's another version of you that gets created. Whatever.
As you
terrible
run
effect.
onto the tip of this freaking edge of this dragon
All you
landing
can do
area
is quick
slash.
saves.
So yeah, I basically quick saved him. Bring him back.
Quick load.
For purposes, 5 minutes later, when you eventually hit the floor, because no one's going to save your true self, because your variant self is currently back on the ship.
Here's what my.
Which one's the real
Do you
one?
want to know what
Which
my-
one's the real
This
one?
is the
They're
prestige
the
question.
same.
Yeah, but it's like which one's?
The original.
Here's.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what happens to me while
What?
I'm
Go ahead. Yeah, as you fall.
He's hitting everybody he falls past.
As I fall.
Just whack-a-mole.
All right.
Let
Well,
him
no.
finish.
This is what I'm attempting to do. Is I have everything's large at this point, but I. God, look at the size of it.
Because I like that, like you reverse and then you're like,
Right.
and you're just like, does that mean?
You were much further
Here's
away
here's
than I
here's
thought.
here's Ek as he fell through the clouds, disappeared through the clouds, and what Ek is doing is going, all right, height is bad. I start shedding my packs, and I stop my rage, and I pull out. I'm not shedding like throwing them off, but I get the large box, the 3-foot box, 3 by 4 box. That's my ice box.
Yeah.
And that is my hard surface as I lay you'll have to see if DM will do this or not. We'll see if he can do this. I lay my
Portable ship.
portable shithole on it and start opening it up and climbing in.
And as Ak continues to fall, as he lived, incredibly stupid. Unfortunately, the refrigerator box does not count as a X-dimensional
It
stasis.
does not count as a hard surface.
And going to
But-
roll 200d6 fall damage.
That's-
As Ek, everyone wave goodbye.
and I'm no longer raging. Well,
I mean, just average alone is
yeah.
what, 700?
760.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if I was raging, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still like the idea of him just whack-a-moling these, like he's angling himself at
It's
these
the best I could do.
levitating-
Like,
That was the best shot that I had.
Someone
No,
made
Was to try and find a hard surface on the way down, unless I could get to the ship that's falling down, but I'm falling faster than
no,
the ship.
I mean they're both falling. You're going to take a
I
ridiculous.
just picture all of the feather falling guys that are falling slower. He's like just angling, like, and just slicing through them
But the
on
problem
his
is
way
he
by.
fell first, so he's way past
Alright.
them. Yeah, but yeah, that's funny. But
Alright.
the Vedic.
Not the 6 that I dropped.
So wait a minute. In range? Oh wait, this is how what's the range on that spell?
Featherfall?
No.
it's not long, it's not far. It's only about 60 feet. But the point is, you grab an area and then you change what happened in the area.
Yes,
But
but I'm far.
Due to your
But
double
you
spell.
had been in that area, so
Yeah.
it brought you
So
back
bring
up
you
in.
back to the area, but that one was
That
out of the
created,
area. So
it created a time
Oh.
paradox, and the universe has a.
Oh, that'll fuck with your head.
David?
I straight up just paradoxed.
Okay, so and and time paradox, and the universe has a way to fix paradoxes. The Ek
Holy
variant,
dragons!
the Ek variant takes how much damage?
760.
And he immediately dies. But you're still alive.
Like I said, don't think about it. By the way, you get your rage back.
I am so pissed right now.
No, but you get your rage use because you didn't use it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes.
So does he get XP for killing himself?
Asking the important question.
Not really.
Okay.
But-
Second question. If I go down there, can I have his soul while he's still here?
You have to be there fair.
No.
by the way,
Didn't ask you.
I'm not large at this point
But if you
because
roll
I was
natural 20,
I enlarged myself
If you roll
when I
natural
was
20, Quinn will have
when
his
I
full
when I
range.
leapt off. So yes, I didn't rage when I leapt off, so I'm not large at this point.
I know. I made you regular. He's
Okay.
still tiny.
All right, cool. All right. What the fuck? I just had a bad nightmare.
Yes.
Bad-
Yes, that is
bad
exactly what happened.
And I
Yes.
think
Is that ship still right there?
yes, that ship is still right there.
Out of my way! I need to jump on it.
Actually, since I'm standing here, go ahead.
You got an
I think we're
extra
gonna
9th level spell slot to fix it when you
No, but since I'm standing here, I have way more tools to fix it.
And I think this is an excellent place to take a break right here.
God,
As,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
Yeah, do it. Fuck it. What the hell?
We'll
get
check
to
that on the next
yeah,
episode.
okay, so we're gonna end here with that mindfuckery of which Ek died, the variant or the true,
It's
or
the same Ek.
I
They are
think we
the
just
same
learned.
back,
I just
or-
think we learn how all the Vedics have come, because then it exponentially increases. Because then the next Vedic that was recovered creates another time thing. And
multiple cannon shots go on.
I think
As
it's
battles
only
are still raging
exponential
on.
when it happens to you.
Oh,
Well, this was fun.
exponential.
I hope everyone had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Till next time, stay healthy and keep on rolling. Till next.
Torpedo.
Oh.
I cannot help but notice the world is not the same as when we all got started, and we know who's to blame. No turning back now to try to be insane. For what's beyond the veil, too vivid to explain. Faceless behemoths haunt my dreams, seeking to steal my sanity. I will not stand down, won't back away, as long as you're with me. Together we roll, together we roll. I'll fight for you, will you fight for me? Together we roll, together we roll. I'll protect you, just as long as you stand with me. Together we roll. The gods went down on us, we're just a game to them. Eldritch monstrosities at their unholy whim. But we will stand up, we'll shout a battle cry. The future beckons us and we'll stand unified. There's something coming and it's coming fast. We won't be frightened by the dead hand of the past. We are the warriors.